you want, or visit us at shaneco.com, because a friend wants you to be a holiday hero. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Presenting a Gain Flings love story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
So you need last-minute gifts. No judgment. Get an extra 25% off during Kohl's Friends and Family Sale and find great gifts under $20. Like something cozy, something thoughtful, something that says you planned this all along. Yep, you're just one quick trip away from checking off the last gifts on your list. Save now at Kohl's and Kohls.com. Select styles. Offer ends December 24th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Do you own a small business? You need to hear this. A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure. Not kind of sure, not pretty sure, but super sure. Coming soon.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter-Har Motors. Chest puffing.
I'm tougher than Mark.
Occasional pettiness.
Your disappointment makes me happy.
And fearless leadership.
30 seconds left. Just get us in field goal range. Come on, kid, now. Execute.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Man, that was fun. Big time. Playoff-style football back at Mile High. And what a day, what a game, what a win. 11 in a row for the Denver Broncos and counting, and a even clearer path now to the top record in the AFC. And we are here to talk about it with you. Good morning, everybody. Brandon Stokley alongside Mark Schlereth, fresh off calling a game in Houston yesterday. He'll be here an hour from now, but we want to hear from you. RamosLaw.com text line is open to react, 303-713-1043. Also on our YouTube channel, the usual suspects already checking in. Subscribe and get involved. It's going to be a big, big day. Good morning to Brandon Stokley. How we doing?
Morning. Whoa, not good. I didn't turn my mic on. Good morning, Mike.
False start.
False
14.
Start. I had a couple of those.
Back him up 5.
Oh, doing great, buddy. Doing great. How you doing?
That was, you know what? That was a great win. That was a great game. 2, dare I say, heavyweights duking it out.
Yeah.
Duking it out, and the Broncos once again showing their resiliency. Down 9, looking like it was going to get away. Patrick Surtain, a momentum-changing, game-changing interception. And the Broncos come away with another terrific win.
Yeah, that was awesome. Packers are a really good football team. They're well coached. They got some players over there too. And Broncos were on the ropes. They were on the ropes, but again, to your point, Mike, I mean, they have a lot of heart. They showed a lot of resiliency there, and when it matters the most, they find ways to make plays. And so Surtain made a big-time play. Bo Nix. I mean, how great was Bo Nix?
Terrific.
Woo, man.
Terrific.
He was awesome. Cortland Sutton, Troy Franklin, a lot of guys were out there making plays for that nice another comeback win there in the second half for the Broncos. But that was two really good teams. Like you said, it was two heavyweights going at it. Broncos have a really clear path now with 3 games left to have the number 1 seed, best record in the AFC. Big time win yesterday. That place was rocking. You could tell on the TV it was rocking. Great win.
Yeah, if you were there, what was it like? Share your firsthand observations, and away we go. Sean Payton's thoughts on the win.
Of course, obviously a good win against a good opponent. You know, we knew, well, I guess I wouldn't say we knew. It's hard to predict how that game's going to unfold. I thought our crowd was outstanding. You know, we got penalties because of it. The atmosphere was fantastic. I thought our defense in the second half rebooted. It's a good offense we were playing. I felt we were the better offense tonight. I felt we were the better offense. No sacks. I thought Bo had one of his better games. I thought we blocked him well. Just so much to digest with the win. So any questions?
Yeah, Broncos scored touchdowns, Packers kick field goals.
Yeah.
Field goals in today's NFL with everybody going for it on fourth down and everything. Uber aggressive. Field goals get you beat.
Yeah, big difference. I like how Sean threw it in there. I thought we were the better offense. I like how he threw that in there.
They were.
They absolutely were. And the defense did. It struggled early. It struggled. It didn't look very good.
A lot of chunk plays.
A lot of big plays for them. A lot of blown assignments. A lot of guys wide open. Then you look up and you get a bad call on Riley Moss. They take advantage of it on the next play. Josh Jacob is looking like Randy Moss all of a sudden, making a great catch in the back of the end zone on third down. So they were making plays. The Broncos were a little bit off, but they settled down. They got things figured out, and that's the mark of a really good football team. Great team, but really good to great football team, that's the mark of them. You're not going to always play perfect football, great football, but can you figure it out and fix things? And they were able to do that. But how about the offense kind of bailing out the defense a little bit there yesterday, and putting up a lot of points when the defense was struggling?
Bo Nix last week when asked about being an underdog said he doesn't care as long as his mom believes that they're going to win, and she always believes they're going to win.
Always, yes.
Bo, did you talk to Mom yesterday? Talk to her after the game?
I haven't talked to her yet. I talked to her on the way here. I shouldn't say I talked. She talked a lot to me on the way here. And, I got the whole rundown, got to catch up for a second. She was excited. She was, my mom always thinks that we're going to have the best chance. She always just wants us to go out there and have a good time, stay healthy, and, we were able to do that today. Exciting time to be a Bronco right now. That was just another game on our journey to where we want to go.
Exciting time to be a Bronco. Exciting time to be a Bronco fan. Bo Nix, 23 of 34, 302 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks.
God bless Bo Nix.
He was awesome. Made some big-time throws. Big-time throws in big moments. So he's getting better and better. He really is. He's hanging in the pocket when he needs to. He's finding the open guys. He's moving out of the pocket when he needs to. So he's really starting to progress right before our eyes here. Late in the season, early in the season, it didn't look good. A little bit all over the place, and it looks like things have started to slow down for him a little bit. He was flat out brilliant yesterday.
Other massive story. The Chiefs eliminated, but that's almost the afterthought. Patrick Mahomes, torn ACL. Wow. Stoke, help me out here. Play a little doctor for me. Is this, does he get back for the next season? Beginning of the season? Midway through the season? Missed the season altogether? What?
This isn't the NBA. He'll be back. He'll be back for week 1. He'll be back.
Here.
He's I saw it one of those documentaries. It might have been a thing that Payton did, I think, a couple years ago, and you see the amount of work that he puts in, and unless he has some kind of setback but I think he's going to be back for the start of next season. But how about that? Chiefs are done. That was nice to see. Chiefs are done. They would have been done even if Mahomes stayed healthy. So that was fun. That was fun to watch. But it is a shame that Mahomes, that you don't want to see them lose like that. Him ripping up his ACL.
No.
You don't want to see that. I want to celebrate, but it's kind of hard to celebrate when a guy gets hurt in that fashion. That does stink. So, but
at least in the short term, I'm all about the path of least resistance. And if it means you get Gardner Minshew and his jorts on Christmas night instead of Mahomes, okay, I'll take it.
No one's pulling for someone for an injury, but hey, it is what it is, right? It is what Micah Parsons. Look, they're showing it on TV right now. He ripped up his knee. You see his seriously, Ty. We're trying to be nice to these guys that have just suffered injuries, and you're just I mean,
Ty's
just
real-
pouring it
AI
on.
Ty's ruthless.
AI Ty is
ruthless.
He is ruthless.
If he dies, he dies. I mean,
goodness
what can I
gracious.
say?
But Parsons, you look up and they're a different football team without him.
We are off and rolling. We're going to start getting into your reaction on this Bronco Victory Monday, Bronco Reaction Monday. And, yeah, more on that play that changed the game, PS2's interception. What did Bo Nix think about it? What kind of lift did it give the team? That's coming up next.
For the second straight season, the Broncos are headed to the postseason. Under the leadership of Greg Penner, Sean Payton, and George Payton, the Broncos have reestablished themselves as legitimate contenders. Say it loud, Broncos country. The Denver Broncos are back. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Well, if you're pouring everything you got into these holiday preparations and you just don't have enough, the tank's emptying too quick, could be low testosterone. And look, you can do something about it in time for these holidays and the holiday crunch. Reach out to my friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, Jeff and his outstanding team. Get those T levels checked like I did just a couple years ago. Was running out of gas later in the day, got those T levels checked. They were a little on the low end. Started low T treatment that day, and here we are feeling great. Low energy, just one symptom of low T. Putting on weight is another less productive workouts. Brain fog, feeling sad or depressed, loss of sex drive. Schedule that consult. It's just $99. It might be the best gift you give yourself this holiday season. Start low T treatment that day. Your office visit is free. 5 locations around Denver to better serve you, including Fort Collins, Colorado Springs, and a new improved office in Castle Rock. Call 720-440-7900 and at RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
You know that feeling when you catch a glimpse in the mirror and think, hey, I look 10 years younger. That's what happens when you stop dieting and start doing Soda weight loss.
I tried point counting, calorie counting, shots, and nothing has worked until Soda weight loss.
Soda weight loss gives you a personal nutritionist you can text anytime.
Everybody's great here. Everybody's encouraging. There were some times where I felt down and they brought me back up. If you stick with this program, you will lose weight and you will get to your goal weight.
When you sign up for Soda weight loss, your partner joins for free.
If you're ready to feel stronger, healthier, and yes, look and feel 10 years younger, this is your moment. No meds, no gimmicks, just real results with real support.
Remember, sign up now and your partner joins for free. Visit sodaweightloss.com. That's SOTA weightloss.com.
Soda is, say it with me, state of the art.
Cake Mortgage Corp. Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 1734623. Licensed in Colorado by the Division of Real Estate. Terms and conditions apply. These days, we expect everything fast. Streaming, food delivery, even same-day shipping. So why should using the equity in your home to get cash be any different? At Cake Mortgage, we get fast. We just got a client approved for $300,000 in under 24 hours with our Cake Fast Cash program. If you're struggling with high-interest debt, roll it into one low monthly payment and save hundreds or more each month. The best part? You'll keep your current mortgage rate and only pay for what you use. Cake Mortgage. Your fresh-baked fast cash loan is ready to enjoy. So don't wait. Call 720-850-0012. That's 720-850-0012. Or visit cakehome.com. For thousands of 5-star reviews.
Your air duct cleaning experts, Ductworks.
Hey guys, feeling cooped up this winter? Mark Schlereth here. You know these Colorado nights can get freezing cold with your furnace running non-stop just to keep things cozy. But here's the thing. While your heating system is working overtime, it's also blowing dust, dirt, and debris through your air ducts and straight into the air you breathe. That's where Ductworks comes in. Your trusted air duct cleaning experts. Using a powerful combination of scraping and vacuuming technology, the Ductworks team clears out years of buildup, grime, and other gunk hiding in your ductwork. The results? Cleaner, fresher air, better energy efficiency, and a healthier home or office for you and your family. Don't wait until spring. Breathe easier now with top-rated service from Ductworks. Call them at 303-425-0985 or visit them online today at ductworks.com for a free residential or commercial estimate.
303-425-0985. Hey, Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. You know, in the game of life, our most valuable asset is our health. With the right equipment, you can train like a pro. That's why I've made the smart move to invest in fitness equipment with Fitness Gallery. It's a game changer. I have a true treadmill at home. It's the smoothest and quietest I've ever been on.
For the fitness fanatic on your Christmas list, save big this holiday season. At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
Here's Denver's champion wide receiver, Benny Fowler, with Shayna and Dylan Williams.
Benny, when you caught that pass for the 2-point conversion at the end of the 2015 World Championship game, did you realize you were making Denver football history?
And that was one of the final historic career passes of one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time?
No, when you're in the moment, in the flow, you just go. You're trying to execute. It didn't sink in at first, but then it hits you, and then you feel so blessed.
You made Denver football history.
Well, I just did my job. You guys make history every holiday season at Williams Jewelers.
How so, Benny?
Every gift from Williams Jewelers on Christmas morning is historic. I can promise you, they'll never forget it. Friends, this holiday, go see my jeweler, Williams Jewelers of Inglewood, and you will make a little history too. And hey, tell them Benny sent you.
Williams Jewelers, we can make diamonds a part of your life.
Williams Jewelers of Inglewood, on the corner of Bellevue and Broadway, where Colorado shines.
At Postman Law, we're not your typical injury firm. Our lawyers have won at the U.S. Supreme Court, gone head-to-head with giants like Uber and Amazon, and recovered billions for clients. When you've been injured, having the right lawyer matters. PostmanLaw.com. Others promise. Postman delivers.
Call 844-POSTMAN. Attorney advertising.
The giving machines are open now through the new year in the Cherry Creek North Holiday Market on 2nd Avenue and Fillmore Street. An inspiring way to participate in the act of service that lifts our neighbors locally, globally, and blesses people on both sides of the glass. Touch lives with one touch.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan's brought to you by Fitness Gallery, selling the world's finest fitness equipment.
Stay up to date on the Broncos and the latest news from around the league with our NFL insider James Palmer, exclusively on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Mondays on The Rundown with Richie Carney, Tuesday afternoons on The Drive, and Friday mornings on Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, all season long. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter-Har Motors. Forced surrender.
I tried. We tried. Didn't work. You have my permission. Have fun.
Opinion shaming.
I think we have another candidate for the Mike Evans big board of BS.
No way. And an occasional superiority complex.
You realize I'm doing a national broadcast, you morons.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on
this segment off the right way with the play of the game.
We'll watch the play first because they're going deep. They're going deep, and stepping in front is Surtain with the pick, and Watson was hurt. Surtain high stepping and slipping by one tackle attempt. Oh, Watson, you hate to see it.
Wow, what a play, what a huge play. Bo Nick saying definitely a momentum-changing play for sure.
Yeah, it was huge. I think a play like that gets, any sudden turnover, just get some adrenaline, get some emotion back in the game. They come out and score. We go 3 and out. It wasn't a great start to the third quarter. Normally, we don't have that bad of starts in the third quarter, but, man, he went after that football, got it, and, that's when I felt like it kind of started falling back on our side. The momentum did, and got the crowd back into it. When our crowd's going, it's a really hostile environment. It's tough to play in for an opponent.
That whole play changed the game?
Yeah, that was without a doubt. I got it in my notes right here. Play of the game, Surtain. You're down 23-14. They had 5 possessions before that, okay? Broncos and they scored on every one of those possessions. You're down 23-14. They just scored a touchdown in the second half. And you just went 3 and out. You're down 9 points. They got the ball. You haven't stopped them yet from scoring. And there it was. Big-time play in a big-time moment when you needed it the most. I was sitting there, and I was watching. I said, uh-oh, this might be blowout city. If they go down and score a touchdown, they're up 16 points. Broncos weren't doing a whole lot offensively. You had just gone 3 and out. They would have had all the momentum. So it could have got ugly quickly for the Broncos. So, yes, without a doubt, when you needed them most, one-on-one, 50-50 ball, Surtain makes a big-time play there. So, play of the game, in my mind, without a doubt.
From that point on, the Broncos outscored the Packers 20-3.
There you go.
So I don't think you need much more evidence, cause and effect, that that was the play of the game. On the RamosLaw.com text line, some reaction from Ryan, living in Kansas City. Guys, it's a great day to wake up in Kansas City as a Bronco fan. Oh, yeah, Ryan. As you go around doing your business today, wear your Bronco orange loud and proud, and let Chief fan just grumble, 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 grumble.
I mean, who would have imagined that the Chiefs would have missed the playoffs this year? Just not even going to the playoffs. I mean, they've been in the Super Bowl 3 years in a row. 2 of them. Obviously, remember last year their loss to the Eagles, but they always have responded, and they're out of the playoffs. I mean, that's crazy. That just shows you the NFL, Mike. I don't know if you knew this, but it's hard to win in the NFL, and it's hard to win consistently in the NFL. You look at the Ravens, they're on the ropes. The Bills, thank you, Buffalo.
Thanks, Buffalo.
You, Zach Bye. We appreciate you, but that didn't look good for a while in Buffalo. But so those, I mean, this thing, it's a crazy year in the AFC. Crazy year. Broncos are number 1 seed. What, game and a half over New England? 2 games.
2, because they own the tiebreaker.
2, because you own the tiebreaker, Mike. Unbelievable. Really has been an unbelievable year. Well, we're 12-2. They're 11-3.
Yeah, you're a game ahead of them.
Right.
But really,
so you're a game and a half.
Well, really, it's 2. They have to finish a full game ahead of you
I understand that.
to lose the tiebreaker, or
Right.
to not have the tiebreaker come into effect.
Right. So it's not full 2 games. It's not a full 2 games.
At this point, I'm really not. I think New England revealed themselves as not quite ready for prime time.
Well,
I'm more about the Jaguars and the Chargers now.
What did I tell you about the Jags? What have I been telling you about the Jags?
Sunshine's figuring it out.
Did I tell you that was the one team that I think people needed to put more respect on last week? Have I been telling you that?
You've been saying that.
And I'm not scared of them this week at all. But I'm just saying they've been kind of under radar team that has been playing pretty good football that nobody talks about. So that's going to be a good game this week. Place is going to be rocking again. You got to make your place with a lot at stake, obviously. So it's going to be another fun game. I just can't believe that playing these types of football games in December, where we used to be playing these types of games in December over the last 10 years besides last year, and it was how many people are going to no-show. How many people aren't going to be there? What draft pick do we want to get, Mike? Should we tank or should we not tank? And now we're talking about the number 1 seed. Remarkable turnaround. You're right, Vance. We're back. Remarkable turnaround for the Denver Broncos over the last few years.
Brandon in Washington up early, listening, weighing in. Well, 11 in a row and beating the Packers was all it took for Tony Romo to say this team is for real. Can't wait to hear how the rest of the national pundits spin this into luck. That was such a statement win. I'm still flying high. Yeah, it will be interesting to see if the national perception changes at all.
Oh, it will change. I told you that. It is going to change in a big way. I guarantee you. We got it on ESPN. They're going to be talking about the Broncos a lot. And, hey, the Broncos are for real. We need to start putting more respect on the Broncos. So, yes, nationally, the Broncos will be getting a lot more respect after that win yesterday.
Got all you watching on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Some reaction there. Maddington 85. Fun fact, the Peyton Manning led, Brandon Stokley led Broncos were never better than 11-3 after 14 games, but this team is 12-2. Puck Civ 6407.
I mean, why do we have to take a shot at Stoke?
I don't know.
Come on. It's great. It's all good.
Were we all getting Stokley vibes when Michael Bandy took it to the house yesterday?
My wife was.
Was she?
Yeah, she was. She was like,
she's a lady.
Paraphrasing, but she texted me because I was upstairs watching it with my two sons, and she texted me, it's like, that reminded me of you. And I responded with, girl, please. Put a little bit more respect on Stoke. Not so.
Wow.
You know, but all right, cool.
I thought she was saying, get down here quickly with the sunglasses on.
Kind of a big deal.
She didn't bring up the sunglasses.
Sunglasses
this weekend.
did not. No,
They didn't make a second appearance.
And finally,
unfortunately,
Puck Civ 6407. Morning, folks. Let's get Club Dub open. Clint Stevens, haters ain't bleep, and they ain't saying nothing. Jason Bonney, Victory Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, your Denver Broncos are the best team in the league, DB4L. Coming up next, just how big of a test was it? And acing this test, what does it mean for the Broncos moving forward? That's next.
The win streak rolls on. Bo Nix and the offense came alive and led the Broncos to a victory over Green Bay. Has Sean Payton established an identity that can lead the Broncos to Super Bowl 60? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
What is happening, fellas? Stoke here from my friends at Embers Golf. Happy holidays from me and my friends over at Embers Golf. Gear up, save big, and surprise that golf enthusiast in your life with some gear or a gift card from my friends at Embers Golf. What I love about Embers Golf, it's family-owned and customer-focused, so you know you're getting the best service and the best deals. Don't wait. You can shop now at embersgolf.com. It's located right in Westminster. It ain't your big box golf store. It's boutique-style, family-owned, and built for true golf enthusiasts. They're not just selling you clubs. They're crafting a full journey personalized to you and your game. They've got 2 private hitting bays, all the major brands, and they specialize in custom upgraded shafts that take your game to the next level. You can get a full bag fitting just like I did. I got driver, 3-wood, all my irons. I'm telling you, I love my clubs. You'll feel the difference. Seriously, there's nothing else like it around here. I'm going to be back out playing golf this week. It's unbelievable out here. So to do what I did, get yourself dialed in, get ready to go for next year, and go over to Embers Golf and get a full bag fitting like I did. Embers Golf, where your golf journey begins.
Life happens, and then debt happens. Your laptop dies when you need it most. A hospital bill hurts more than an injury. Enter End Credit Union with a free debt consultation and a plan built just for you. End is here to help you break the debt cycle and get your finances on track. Debt happens. End helps. Schedule your free consultation at end.com/coaching. Standard account and credit qualifications apply.
Welcome to Blue Sports Stable, Colorado's premier multi-sport destination. Their massive facility features ice rinks, indoor turf, basketball courts, golf simulators, fitness center, and restaurant, all under one roof. Perfect for families and groups with themed public skates, ice bumper cars, learn-to-play programs, birthday parties, corporate events, and team building activities. Open to everyone. Come play, skate, celebrate, and connect. Visit BlueSportsStable.com and follow @BlueSportsStable on Instagram. Blue Sports Stable, something for everyone.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. The last thing you want is holiday cheer interrupted by plumbing issues. Whether it's a clogged drain, a water heater on the fritz, or frozen pipes, Copperhead Plumbing is available to make sure your holidays stay merry and bright. Hey, it's Mike Evans here. Don't let unexpected plumbing problems dampen your festivities. Call Copperhead Plumbing for fast, reliable service. Relax this season and leave the plumbing to Copperhead. Visit CopperheadPlumbingInc.com to learn more. Happy holidays from everyone at Copperhead Plumbing.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Imagine finding your dream home and moving in right away. No waiting to sell your old place first. Sounds perfect, right? That's exactly what Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program lets you do. Buy your new home now and sell the old one later on your timeline. No showings, no double moves. Plus, Orchard handles all home repairs for you, attracting buyers. Buy before you sell and get top dollar with Orchard. Visit Orchard.com for your free home valuation. That's Orchard.com.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Zach here. The holidays will be here before you know it, and for many families, that means excitement, but also stress. Between gifts, travel, and higher prices, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, especially if you're already relying on credit cards to cover the basics. If that debt is piling up, you're not alone. If you're a homeowner, you might have considered reaching out to my friends at American Financing, but hesitated because you don't want to give up your low mortgage rate. That's why American Financing created the Smart Equity Loan, a simple, smart way to get your finances back on track without giving up your low mortgage rate. Unlike a HELOC, which can fluctuate with the market, the Smart Equity Loan offers a fixed rate, so you'll have one predictable monthly payment. It lets you use your home's equity to pay off high-interest debt, free up cash flow, and still keep your existing mortgage intact. There are no upfront fees to find out if you qualify. Call American Financing at 303-695-7000 or visit them online at americanfinancing.net. NMLS 182334, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Do you own a small business? You need to hear this. A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure. Not kind of sure, not pretty sure, but super sure. Coming soon.
It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter Har Motors. Job shaving.
You played in the NFL, but you were a wide receiver.
Embellishments.
I mean, sometimes I swear you're just making things up.
And amateur zoology.
I think polar bears are bigger than grizzlies.
Of course.
So make them a polar bear.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
It's nice to clinch a playoff berth. Goal one is try to go win your division. Goal two is try to get the best seed. And then goal three is, try to win a world championship. And so we still haven't really accomplished 1, 2, or 3. So remember, one is win the division. So we're still going.
We're getting there. We are getting there. Sean Payton, 11 in a row, 12-2. And the Chiefs eliminated. Patrick Mahomes out for the, he's out for the rest of this season, of course. And then we'll see what happens with the start of next season with a torn ACL. That's the big news in the NFL. Micah Parsons also going down yesterday. Bo Nix not just breaking ankles with his moves in the pocket, wrecking knees as well. So
God bless Bo Nix. Yeah, I mean, you look at it. I mean, it's kind of hard to imagine the Broncos are 12-2 and they haven't won the division. We're celebrating a big win, obviously, and 11 wins in a row, remarkable start to the season, but they haven't even clinched the division yet.
Did you find yourself at all rooting for the Chiefs?
No.
As that game was going on?
No, I couldn't. I was pulling for the Chargers.
Yeah.
They got down early, and that's just where my heart was. Even though, my oldest son, he was pulling for the Chiefs because he wanted, obviously for the Chargers to lose and for the Broncos to be able to win the division easier. But I just couldn't do it. I wanted the Chiefs done, finished. So, no. How about you?
Go, Chargers, go.
Oh, Chargers, go.
I'm actually going to go with the Chargers.
Oh, well, we know who he was rooting for.
Of course.
Absolutely. Reaction on the RamosLaw.com text line. Josh in Parker. Guys, can we please acknowledge Bo's game last night, dropping 20-plus yard dimes all over the field, including on that big fourth down. On top of that, he made a few insane off-schedule, off-platform plays that we would see on SportsCenter nonstop if it was Mahomes.
That was great. I mean, he was brilliant. He had a great game. The fourth down throw to Cortland Sutton. Cortland Sutton ran a great route. What are they going to do on 4th down and short. They're playing underneath. They're sitting on the sticks. And so to be aggressive like that in that moment, a lot of people are scared. No, I don't want to. Let's just try to get the first down, then we'll take a shot down the field. So I love the aggressiveness from Sean, calling that type of play, giving Bo that type of option, and then Bo throwing it to his guy. What do you do? In those situations, you look for your guy, the guy that you trust the most. When Payton was in those situations, who did he throw it to?
Stokley.
Exactly. You look for the guy that you trust the most. And, of course, he trusts Courtland Sutton the most. Big-time play in that moment. Great route by Courtland, setting it up, being patient. And then it was a perfect throw and good job keeping both feet in bounds. I don't know why they challenged it. I didn't see anything at all, but apparently there was something there for them to challenge it. But so I was holding
Crammed up your cram hole on the floor.
What the heck was that from? So I was a little bit nervous that something was there that I didn't see, but that was a big-time play, obviously. Troy Franklin?
Yep.
I mean, are you serious? He's looking like, I don't know, Earl Campbell out there after he catches the football. He got screwed.
He got screwed.
Goodness gracious, these refs.
Riley Moss, by the way. That was.
What are we doing?
That was totally a rep call. 99% of cornerbacks do not get a flag thrown there. He's the 1% strictly because of his reputation.
I can't argue that, Mike, which it pisses me off because in the next play, they should have been punting. The next play is touchdown Josh Jacobs. So, yeah, that's terrible, man. You're always going to have a little hand fighting. Show me an NFL play where you don't have any contact at all. So, a ridiculous call on that play. He got his head around, knocked the ball down really easily. To call PI there was a shame, but I don't want to harp on that too much today because overall, I mean, he ended up bouncing back. Big-time interception by him. The defense bounced back there late in the football game. But, yeah, so many guys made plays. And you saw, Franklin, Sutton in the passing game. R.J. Harvey was fine. Can't fumble the football there on that first drive. Bo was unbelievable. And then when the defense needed to make plays, guess what? They made plays.
Another one here on the RumbleSlot.com text line. Sean Payton can come across as an arrogant bleep, but he's given this team the edge they have been missing. All starts with the coach. When you talk about creating culture, Broncos are now playing with that chip on their shoulder. Sean always has that chip. Love it.
Elite.
You could talk, I don't know, speaking it into existence or what have you, but yeah, this team, while we, the collective we, here in Broncos country, around the NFL world, continues to look on at what this team is doing with amazement, I think internally they're doing exactly what they feel they should be doing and they were prepared to do and they believe that they were capable of doing right when this season started. And a lot of it was because Sean kept telling them, this is what you can be.
Yeah.
This is who you are.
I mean, how can you not
Don't shy away from it.
Sean a lot of credit for what we've been watching. And, just short time ago, it was really bad around here. In the last couple of years, you look at the turnaround, you got to give Sean a lot of credit. You got to give George Payton a lot of credit. This football team a lot of credit. The ownership group, Greg Penner, Kerry Penner, a lot of credit for what they've been able to do here in a short period of time. It's been fun, but it's not easy to do. To turn a football team around, a culture around the way that they've been able to do it. And Sean told us this offseason, this is what he saw. And you look up, and I don't know if they're going to go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl or what it's going to look like, but you look up, and they got as good of a chance as anyone. And you're probably going to have the number one seed in the AFC. Remarkable. Give Sean a lot of credit.
What is that, Bo? What are you guys?
We're the Overdogs.
The Overdogs.
The Overdogs.
That was his, when he did the interview right after the game, he was asked about being an underdog all week. And what his mom said, he said, well, I guess we're the Overdogs now. When you're the underdogs and you win, you go from being the underdog to the overdog.
All right.
Good for them.
I like it. I think now you're going to start seeing nationally a lot more respect being put on the Broncos. Vegas, them being an underdog at home. I like that. I like that people weren't giving them a lot of credit for what they've been doing. I think that was a good thing. Now, guess what? It's going to flip. It's going to flip, Mike. They're going to be getting nothing but love.
Can you play the role
showered with praise?
Play the role of front runner?
Yeah. Can you switch your mindset now when you're getting all that attention, all that love, and now stay focused and stay on path? I don't think it's going to be a problem for them. I really don't.
Well, it's a Bronco Reaction Monday on this Bronco Victory Monday. Plenty of you want to get in on what you saw yesterday and react to it. We'll do that coming up next.
The Broncos went toe-to-toe with the Packers and walked away with their 11th straight win. Has the path been cleared for Denver to secure the #1 seed in the AFC? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, Mark Schlereth here from my friends at Xfinity. What if more reliable didn't mean more expensive? With Xfinity, you can get reliable, fiber-powered Wi-Fi for less. We're talking intelligent gig-speed Wi-Fi for $50 a month. This holiday season through January 4th, Xfinity is offering their best price on gig-speed Wi-Fi, guaranteed for 5 years. No contracts, no strings attached. You could save $3,000 over Verizon and AT&T. Imagine getting super fast Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years. Get everything you need from Xfinity, their best Wi-Fi equipment, and even unlimited data, all included at their best price. Get ready to be wowed by your Wi-Fi. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto-paid with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Xfinity Internet powered by fiber and connected to premises by coaxial cable. Actual speeds vary. Savings based on promo and post-promo prices for 1 gig internet, 1 unlimited line, and Peacock Premium versus Verizon 1 gig internet and AT&T 1000 internet and 1 unlimited starter SL line.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right, you can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code POWER to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code POWER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code POWER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Helzberg gifts checked off the list. Now, time for wrapping. Earrings for mom. A gold bracelet to match the rings Danielle wears every day. And for dad, a new watch, because we all know he needs one. All right, this is gonna be a good one.
Our favorite things for your favorite people. Shop in store at Helzberg.com for up to 50% off.
Hey Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. You know, in the game of life, our most valuable asset is our health.
At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
Cake Mortgage Corp, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 1734623, licensed in Colorado by the Division of Real Estate. Terms and conditions apply. What if you could use the equity in your home to get cash fast? With no appraisal, zero hassle, and less waiting with Cake? You can. The Cake Fast Cash program is like turning your home into your ATM. People are using it to pay off high-interest debt. do renovations, tackle student loans, or cut monthly bills by hundreds, even thousands of dollars. The best part? Your current mortgage rate won't change. With Cake, you also get peace of mind. We're AAA rated by the Better Business Bureau and backed by thousands of 5-star reviews. Cake Mortgage. Your fresh-baked Cake Fast Cash loan is ready to enjoy. So don't wait. Call 720-850-0012. That's 720-850-0012. Or visit cakehome.com for thousands of 5-star reviews.
After a car accident, you might wonder, do I really need a lawyer? But at Postman Law, we go beyond the courtroom. We're your single point of contact for insurance, medical bills, and doctors. Get the outcome you deserve without the headache.
Call 844-POSTMAN, attorney advertising. This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Out here, days are getting a little cooler, and mornings are starting with a few more layers. It's the season for more time at the grill, more feed for your animals. Heaters burn late into the night, and the woods start calling your name. We appreciate hard-working hands, shared moments, and love for our land. That's why season after season, we're here for your life out here. Tractor Supply.
Tune into Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, Wednesdays at 9:15 to hear ESPN NFL analyst Dan Orlovsky break down Bo Nix and the Broncos every week during football season. Denver Sports, 104.3 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter-Har Motors. Utter nonsense.
This thing has gone totally off the rails.
Some Cajun seasoning.
Gris-gris?
And the occasional anatomy lesson.
Yeah, we're tight.
Okay.
We're like tired of mouse nuts.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports, 104.3 The Fan.
Operator, won't you put me on through? I gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge.
Well, it is a Bronco Reaction Monday on this Bronco Victory Monday, so of course, let's get right to the reaction. Mark coming along in about 15 minutes on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Subscribe and get involved there. We got this one from Matt. Guys, it's not a coincidence that ever since the Broncos signed back Lil Jordan Humphrey, this offense has looked better than ever.
I like him a lot. Hey, he's been great. He's been great. Making plays left and right. Again, we made fun of the whole bringing him back situation, of letting him go this offseason. But Sean knows his guys, and he's loyal to his guys. And a guy like Lil Jordan Humphrey, he can do a little bit of everything. He can play inside. He can play outside. You can tell he can play special teams. He's a big-body wide receiver that Sean trusts to do the right things. And the guy has delivered in a big way for his role and his situation coming in, during whenever it was, I don't know, 5-6 weeks ago, however long it's been. He's been great, hasn't he?
Last two games especially, 6 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown. By the way, that throw down by the goal line, that was just another reason to feel really good about the way Bo's playing. Bo's got some arm arrogance.
That was the only place you could put it.
I mean, and he just fired it.
You know what they tell you?
Where's
Bo Nix? You know what they tell you?
What do they tell you?
They tell you the front line, throw it low. The back line, throw it high.
Okay.
The back of the end zone, you want it high ball. The front, you want it low. Don't ask me why.
Well,
it's pretty easy to figure it out.
No gift.
Well, if it was good enough for PFM, it's good enough for Brandon Stokley. It's good enough for me. I would think it's as simple as, you just throw it low so you maybe cut down on the possibility of a deflection popping up in the air.
And
like
obviously in the back of the end zone, you want it to be your ball or nobody's ball. Right? So he did. He threw it down low and away from the defense. Perfect throw. Really nice catch going down there and grabbing it. So, look, guys are making plays for Bo. Bo's making plays. Guys are making plays. This offense is really taking a step forward. It's been fun to watch because early on it was a head scratcher. But they are finding their rhythm. They're finding their groove, and guys are making plays. I'd like to see your guy step up and start making some plays.
My guy.
Your guy. Your boo. You know who it is.
My joker.
Yeah, your joker. But besides that, I mean, it's not like he's not making plays that are there. He's just not getting a lot of opportunities to make plays. He's not getting a lot of attempts. But everyone else there is stepping up and doing a great job.
This one on our Denver Sports YouTube channel from Josh800. Are we legit yet? Is Bo legit yet? Bo shined in the biggest game of the season, and everyone's darlings, Love and Drake May, shrunk in the shadow of the big games they played. Yeah, I can't believe that Drake May is the leading MVP favorite after yesterday.
No, I don't.
Blew a 21-0 lead.
He's a fraud. I don't think he is. I think it's going to be. I just saw Orlovsky on ESPN. They were talking about it.
You mean our guy, Dan Orlovsky?
Yeah, our guy, Dan O.
Legend.
Thank you, Dan. How about that? Blast from the past. That was our first time having him on.
Yeah.
And he's talking about Josh Allen. Did Josh Allen just move ahead of Matt Stafford?
Well, how about this? You ready for this? This is awesome. I mean, just keep doing it. Right now, I'm looking at one site, the up-to-the-minute MVP award leaders. Matthew Stafford is now the commanding favorite. Just from a conversation standpoint, he's a minus 250.
Wow, that flipped in 1 week.
1 week. You'd have to put up 250 to win 100. Drake May dropped to second at plus 400. Then Josh Allen rising up to plus 500. How about this? It's plus 10,000. It's a long shot, but there he is, tied for the fourth best MVP odds in the NFL. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Bo Nix.
That's awesome to be on that list right now, especially the way the offense played early in the season, just to be on there, okay? Plus 10,000, okay? What do we have to wager to get that $27 million for CU?
Yeah.
Because we're going to double down. We might even parlay it, okay? Bo Nix MVP, Sean Payton Coach of the Year, okay? We got a lot of options here, Mike, to try to get that $27 million for CU. What do you think?
By the way, Sean in a couple of weeks has moved from the 10th best odds for Coach of the Year now to 6th best odds.
Okay, like I've been telling y'all for 2 weeks with Sean Payton. Hey, just buckle up. They keep winning. You're going to watch him continue to fly up the charts. And so, hey, Mike Vrabel took a hit yesterday, and you're going to have all these other – where's Shane Steichen? Okay, whatever. He's going to be done. Now, you can look at Liam Cohen. We'll see him this week, all right? But they keep winning. How are you going to deny Sean Payton Coach of the Year? If you went out, what? Who are you going to give it to?
Right.
I mean, are we serious here?
This one on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Guys, I don't think this has been enough. I'm still hearing a lot of national narrative trying to find holes in the Broncos win.
I want to say who.
Damian Woody on ESPN.
Yeah.
Woodman, a friend of Stank, FOS.
Right.
Said that the win was somewhat tarnished because Christian Watson went out and Micah Parsons went out. You didn't beat the Packers at full strength. I mean,
who's at full strength right now, guys?
Well,
I mean, injuries happen. It's a shame. It's just it is what it is. I mean, Packers are a good football team. Yeah, it's a shame that Parsons got hurt, but he did. I mean, we can't do anything about that here. And whatever, like you'll always have some of those, but I think the majority of the national media is going to change their tune when it comes to putting more respect on the Denver Broncos after this win, and then when they take care of Jacksonville, you're going to see even more so.
From White Eagle 254, Broncos country showed out yesterday. Packer fans normally take over at Mile High, but we showed up yesterday. So proud of Broncos country. I was kind of curious if you were at the game. Give me an estimate of how many Packer fans were there, because there were
Mike
a couple.
thought there was going to be 20,000 before. I think on Thursday, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, there's going to be 20,000.
I think I
Packer
reduced
fans.
that number to like 8 to 12.
Yeah, you did.
Thousand. So
After
I'm
I
kind of
started.
curious. Did hear a couple of Go Packers Go Pack Go chants during the course of the game. Did not like that. Was not happy with that. But you know what? In the end, it was awesome, because it just made that win feel more big time, more special, because there were a healthy contingent of Packer fans there, and it just created even more of a awesome environment that you, as a Broncos fan, you walked out of there on top.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Cheeseheads slunk out, knowing that their season is done. By the way, sorry, Packer fan, Micah Parsons now done for the year. You're done. They dropped. They went from, they dropped down to like, I think, the 7th seed yesterday.
I agree with you. Christian Watson, he was playing really good football for him. He's probably going to be out for a while. I didn't see what his injury was. No one's talking about that now, of course, because Parsons is going to be done for the year. But I agree with you. That's a wrap for them.
Okay, we are not yet done. It's not yet a wrap with our big
Did Mark
Denver...
make his flight?
I think he's here.
Okay.
He's here. I just got a thumbs up. Our Denver Sports Equipment
See his
Drive.
backpack.
Benefiting...
We got a lot more equipment in there, by the way. I keep cutting you off.
Yeah.
But down there, I went down there today,
Yep.
so good job. Continue to donate, people. It's awesome.
Saw some baseball helmets down there. That was awesome. Some football helmets. So thank you. Keep it going. Our Denver Sports Equipment Drive benefiting Recruiting Classroom as we partner up with our friends at Blue Sports Stable in Superior. It's going through December 20th. We're taking donations of gently used or new sports equipment. For drop-off locations and a full list of needed items, head to denversports.com/equipment.
For the second straight season, the Broncos are headed to the postseason. Under the leadership of Greg Penner, Sean Payton, and George Payton, the Broncos have reestablished themselves as legitimate contenders. Say it loud, Broncos country. The Denver Broncos are back. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Men, it's the holidays, the season of all kinds of hustle and bustle. But if your energy is down, if you aren't sleeping well, if your sex drive is MIA, and you just don't feel like the guy you once were, maybe it's tough to get excited for all the holiday cheer. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if this sounds like you may have low testosterone. And if so, this is the season for you to get treated. At the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we're experts in treating low T. If you're like most guys, you'll feel the change in just a few weeks. And truly, the results can be life-changing. You'll have improved mental clarity, your energy will kick up, your workouts will be better, your sleep patterns will improve, and your sex drive will likely heat up as well. So call us and don't go through another season with low T. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. That's RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you.
Winter is officially here, Denver, and Hermes Worldwide is your ride to all action. Whether you're bundling up to cheer on the Broncos at Empower Field or heading downtown to catch an Avs or Nuggets game, make sure you get there on time and in style. This holiday season, let Hermes Worldwide handle your Christmas light tours, festive nights out, and stress-free airport transfers. Skip the traffic, snow, and parking hassles. Ride in warm, comfortable luxury with a professional driver who gets you there safely. Book now at 303-577-7600 or visit ridehermes.com/DenverSports.
This is Terrell Davis, 2-time world champion and Hall of Famer. I learned early in my career that winning takes teamwork. And in banking, that means choosing a partner that has your back. That's why I trust Colorado Credit Union, a local financial institution that has spent more than 50 years investing in our community and helping families build a strong financial future. To learn more, visit ccu.org or stop by any branch. Colorado Credit Union. Love where you live, love where you bank. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required. Equal housing opportunity.
Matthews Fine Watches and Jewelry is proud to announce that we are Denver's authorized dealer for Norcane watches, the official luxury watch of the NHL. With every purchase of a Norcane watch, you'll receive a free Wolf winder, a $400 value, while supplies last. Family owned like Matthews, Norcane is dedicated to crafting innovative, high-quality Swiss watches with over 4 decades of heritage in the industry, pushing boundaries and embracing innovation.
Matthews Fine Watches and Jewelry in the Highlands Ranch Town Center. and at MatthewsFineWatches.com.
Brendan Stokley here from my friends at Roller Auction, leader in Colorado auctions for over 40 years. They conduct over 150 auctions every year, selling tens of thousands of items at the price you set. Auctions are held regularly for Colorado government agencies, and they always have big-ticket items at great prices. That's why I love Roller Auction. And almost all bidding is conducted online in real time, and it's open to the public. Anyone can participate. Check back regularly. New auctions are added weekly. Be the first to know about new auctions available for bidding when you sign up for email notifications. Go to rollerauction.com/thefan.
Denver men's and women's basketball is on the rise, and we need to create a home court advantage this season. Experience more than just a game. Experience team interactions, discounted hoop rates, concession packages, giveaways, and more all season long with Denver Division I basketball. Learn more at denverpioneers.com. We can create a package just for you with DU Hoops.
Want to look 10 years younger and lose 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds before spring? Then it's time for Soda Weight Loss. Soda Weight Loss works without drugs or crazy side effects. In fact, our disclaimer would sound like this.
Side effects of soda weight loss may include looking better than you did in high school. Friends asking, okay, seriously, what are you doing? Long-term confidence, increased energy, the urge to take more photos because you actually like what you see.
I'd been wanting to lose weight and I tried on my own. I'd been seeing things for soda and I was like, okay, I gotta go see what it's all about. It's a great idea, it's a great experience, and I couldn't be happier honestly with the results.
You do not have to use weight loss drugs to lose weight and enjoy a healthier, I look 10 years younger version of you. With Soda Weight Loss, you get round-the-clock access to your own personal nutritionist, and right now, when you join Soda Weight Loss, your partner joins for free. Visit sodaweightloss.com. That's SOTA weightloss.com.
Soda is, say it with me, state of the art.
Most business owners and decision makers work hard but stay frustrated because customers simply don't know they exist. Marketing isn't about being flashy. It's about making sure people understand how you solve their problem. Audio, video, and online campaigns put your message where your customers are already paying attention. And your friends at DenverSports, they specialize in connecting customers to businesses. The moment you get clear and show up consistently, growth follows. Don't stay the best kept secret in town. Visit DenverSports.com and click on the Advertise with Us button and start growing today.
Progressive knows there's so many great things about being a sports fan. Like scoring the company box seats. How great is that? Trick plays that actually work. Prevent defense when your team is winning by a lot. And even more preventative prevent defense as they're hanging on by a thread. And of course, saving money when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive. That's pretty great. Just like trick plays that actually work.
Yeah, but how often does that happen?
Complaining about sports? Not so great. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Getting more as a MyLowe's Pro Rewards member is easier than ever with the Lowe's app. Download it today and earn 500 points the first time you log in. Plus, your digital wallet helps you scan, save, earn, and access what you need to manage it all in one place. Download the Lowe's app and take advantage of your Pro benefits today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid 12/1/25 through 1/7/26. Offer valid for first login per organization only. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Additional restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for more details. Subject to change.
Do you own a small business? You need to hear this. A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure. Not kind of sure, not pretty sure, but super sure. Coming soon.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter-Har Motors. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan presents Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth.
3rd and 3. There's the legs go. Going to throw it instead. He's going to make the connection. Bandy in the end zone for the touchdown. Just brought off the practice squad. Mike Bandy with a 20-yard touchdown reception, catch and run. Love looking downfield, lofting to the end zone. It's Jacob with the catch. Oh my goodness, what a grab by the running back with Greenlaw in coverage, and the Packers have found the end zone for the first time today. 2nd and 2 inside 4 minutes, first half. Next, wide open is Sutton. Sutton holds onto it with 2 hands. Down to the 22-yard line. Here he is on 2nd and goal. Nix throwing, goal line, and it's a touchdown.
little Jordan Humphrey. Meanwhile, Jacobs, no one near him, taken off. Jacobs to the end zone for his longest touchdown run of the season. They're going deep, and stepping in front is Surtain with the pick, and Watson was hurt. Surtain high-stepping and slipping by one tackle attempt. Oh, Watson, you hate to see it. Nix, end zone bound, pulled in, are the feet down? Yes! Touchdown Broncos! Sutton hauls it in on a 2nd and 15. Nix to the end zone. Franklin has it. Touchdown Broncos. Toss. Harvey looking for his 10th touchdown of his rookie year. R.J. Harvey. Packers have got to have it. Not going to get a pass away. The Orange Rush able to take him down for the 3rd time in this half. And taking over on downs. Zach Allen and Nick Bonito combined.
Man, how fun was that? Great job, Johnny Fever and AI Ty putting that together. Johnny Fever putting that together. AI Ty playing it for us. Good morning, everybody. Your Denver Broncos have now won 11 in a row after a really, really good test that they ace, beating the Green Bay Packers, and we are here to talk about it with you. Got Brandon Stokley to my left, Mark Schlereth, fresh off calling the Houston Texans win yesterday on my right. Welcome, guys. Let's jump right into it. Stoke, we'll start with you. Just your biggest takeaways from yesterday's huge win.
Well, battled. That team just battled, and it wasn't pretty early. The defense wasn't what we expected, but when it mattered the most, this team finds ways to make plays, and so the offense stepped up in a big way, and the defense did what they normally do. You know, they made them kick some field goals, kept them out of the end zone, and then they figured it out when they had to figure it out. Pat Surtain, play of the game without a doubt. They were down 23-14. They just went 3 and out in the second half. They hadn't stopped the Packers yet. 5 possessions, 5 scores for the Packers, and then Surtain makes that great pick. That's what Defensive Player of the Year guys do right there. Step up. I don't know, Mark, I know he loves Stingley over there in Houston, but, he could tell us about how great he was yesterday. But that's what these guys do, and that's what Surtain did. Play of the game, and then the momentum just shifted. That place was rocking, and the offense was rolling, and the defense figured it out.
Listen, that was awesome. That was an awesome game. And Bo Nix was incredible. Just absolutely incredible. And to Stokes' point, man, when they need a big play, 4th down, chuck one deep to, Cortland Sutton, like the understanding of where you want to go with the football, where the one-on-one coverage is, based upon where the defense is playing. How good. Remember in the beginning of the season where we said, hey, man, we couldn't complete a deep ball. We can't get any chuck yardage. Remember last week when everybody said, man, that super efficient game on the offensive side of the ball was boring. We need some deep shots. Like, we're not orchestrating any deep shots. Bo Nix was unbelievable throwing the football on time, on target, hitting the deep shots, finding his one-on-ones, and giving guys an opportunity to make plays. And to Stokes' point, you turn the ball over early in that game and you hold the Packers to a field goal. You do everything you have to do, come back from, a 2-score deficit to go ahead and win that football game. They were amazing. That was an amazing game of 2 really good football teams.
Yeah, Evans was comparing Bo to Kyle Orton last week with, check downs here.
Yeah. Whoa. Turn my mic on. Whoa. I never said that.
Yes, you were. You were comparing him. You're like, I think Bo's turning into Kyle Orton.
I said that's what the critics, the Mickeys of the world were saying.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Sean's turning it into a dink and dunk. I was hearing that after the first possession yesterday.
Turned around because he flip-flops, and it's the greatest regular season game. Where does this regular season game rank
in the annals, in the annals of Mike Evans' best games to ever be played by the Broncos on a regular season.
Definitely in the annals. The biggest one since Super Bowl. Look, it just as they win 11 in a row and as the win streak continues and they continue to set the bar higher and higher, yes, the games that they're playing and therefore the tests that they're passing become more and more significant. And yeah, this was the biggest one because you were put in a position at home as a home underdog, clear message that you got people out there who just don't think this is for real. And when they were down 23-14, those people were probably crowing a bit. And for them to be able to come back and win the way they did with guys making plays, playmakers all over the place, yeah, this was the biggest win since Super Bowl 50. Easily. Biggest regular season win since Super Bowl 50. Yeah, absolutely.
No, I don't know where it stacks up, but it was a great win.
And I hope we keep adding so that every week I come out and say this was the biggest win.
Yeah, Jacksonville's going to be tough this coming week. They're playing good football. I just like the fact that so many guys stepped up, wide receivers. It wasn't just Cortland. You saw Troy Franklin making plays and run after the catch. You saw Riley Moss.
No dropsies either. No dropsies.
No.
Receivers are strong.
Right.
Yeah.
Riley Moss with the big-time pick after getting hosed on a terrible PI call.
That was awful.
Yeah, so bad.
That's just so like that. The NFL, come on, quit targeting Riley Moss.
Yeah, it's a shame that you can't. It's like we are playing football. You are going to touch and you're going to have a little bit of contact there. It's football. So that was a shame there. But Bo was great. Obviously, Mims returned and then he got dinged up, and then he returned again, and he's out there. You saw Sean. It did seem like it was a little bit of a priority to find different ways to get him the football. So all around, so many guys played well. That not just defensively, offensively, they're starting to pick it up.
Well, coming up next, was this not only Bo Nix's best game of the season, but the best game of his career? And if so, why? That's next.
The win streak rolls on. Bo Nix and the offense came alive and led the Broncos to a victory over Green Bay. Has Sean Payton established an identity that can lead the Broncos to Super Bowl 60? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here from my friends at Cudarelli Vision. Listen, man, I made a great decision earlier on this year. I ditched my glasses, I ditched my readers, went to Cudarelli Vision, had a refractive lens exchange, and I can tell you firsthand, it's an absolute game changer. Guys, I wore glasses as a kid growing up, and then I had the LASIK surgery, which was awesome, until all of a sudden I hit my 50s, and all of a sudden, man, I couldn't read menus when I was out to dinner. Always needed to be fumbling around looking for my readers when I'm watching film, when I'm studying game tape, when I'm trying to read statistics, whatever the case may be. Not anymore. Since I had RLE refractive lens exchange, guys, total game changer. I'm telling you what, no glasses, you don't need it. Cudarelli is Colorado's most experienced, over 90,000 vision correction procedures. You can trust him to tell you exactly when the right time for you is. And I'm telling you, the procedure is so simple. It is awesome. Zoom consultations, you can get those. You can check them out. No readers, no glasses, no contacts, or no cataracts. Check them out. That's Cudarelli Vision at ColoradoRLE.com. That's ColoradoRLE.com.
Most people don't think about their garage door until it stops working. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Door Service. A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. There's never a good time for your garage door to break, whether you're rushing to work or you're trying to get the kids to school. We know how much you rely on your garage door. That's why we offer same-day repairs, because life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Over 90,000 five-star reviews don't happen by accident. They happen by putting people first. Fixing your garage door is what we do, but making your life easier and your home safer is why we do it. Families trust us because we deliver, and we'd be honored to earn your trust too. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Door Service today.
Hey, Stoke here for my friends at Trajan Wealth. The holiday season is here. What better gift for you and your family than peace of mind? Trajan Wealth builds tailored investment portfolios designed around your goals, values, and timeline. I've talked about them for a while, but now I'm actually a client. And let me tell you, retirement planning has never felt simpler. No pressure, no jargon, just clear advice from fiduciaries who put your needs first. I feel confident, prepared, and relieved. Don't wait until the new year to wonder if your plan could be better. Call my friends at Trajan Wealth today for a complimentary consultation and start the season with clarity. 720-204-8100. That's 720-204-8100. Or you can find them online at TrajanWealth.com. That's TRAJAN Wealth.com. They have offices located in Broomfield, Greenwood Village, and Loveland. Trajan Wealth. Plan smarter, dream bigger. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, SEC registered investment advisor, client, paid advertisement. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Hey, Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. You know, in the game of life, our most valuable asset is our health.
At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
CVS Health supports people in the moments that matter, from picking up a prescription to connecting care. With nearly 5 million daily interactions and serving 185 million consumers and 1.5 million healthcare professionals, CVS Health holds a trusted place in healthcare. By simplifying care and improving health, we're helping people get the care they need. Learn more at cvshealth.com/Investor Day. This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
The Wilhite Law Firm handles accident cases differently. If you're injured, we'll drive to your home, return every call, and keep you updated. After an accident, you want Wilhite. Get your free case review right now. Just call 303-GOOD-LAW today or visit WilhiteWins.com and win big with Wilhite.
Imagine finding your dream home and moving in right away. No waiting to sell your old place first. Sounds perfect, right? That's exactly what Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program lets you do. Buy your new home now and sell the old one later on your timeline. No showings, no double moves. Plus, Orchard handles all home repairs for you, attracting buyers. Buy before you sell and get top dollar with Orchard. Visit Orchard.com for your free home valuation. That's Orchard.com.
Get ready for every Broncos game with Super Bowl 50 champion Brandon Marshall as he joins the drive every Friday afternoon at 4:45 exclusively on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Thanks to Corwin Toyota Boulder. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. DenverSports.com and the Denver Sports app. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter-Har Motors. Music history.
I've now baptized you in the glory of Led Zeppelin.
Brutal honesty.
Today's just been a bad day for you, Mike. I don't know how else to put it.
And some questionable taste.
I do not heat up leftovers.
Oh, my
I only eat
God.
leftovers cold.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
That's a real impressive rush front. To come out of that game with no sacks, thought we had a good job. We had a good protection plan. But, he really made some plays with his feet, and he made some plays up in the pocket, third and long, Troy on a touch. I mean, there's so many different plays to reference. Cortland, all of them. Is guys playing this offense, if he moves left or if he moves right, they adjust and become an open target for him. All three phases, it was a good win.
Sean Payton, little mention there about Bo Nix, who yesterday went 23 of 34 for 302 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks. And let's face it, Mark, for most of that afternoon when he was throwing the football and moving around, making plays off platform, easily looked like one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. He was awesome, man. I mean, just flat awesome. And you're right. Command, pocket presence, not frenetic, moving up in the pocket with great energy, but under control with his feet underneath him. And, man, there were so many times where I'm looking at it like, just get the check down, and let the guy rumble for a first down. Let's see if he can break a tackle. And then all of a sudden he's just over the top, like, whoop, here it is, because that's where the read tells me to go, and that's where my one-on-one is. And money throwing those balls down the football field, 300-plus yards passing. Guy was just so good, so solid. And he had that same efficiency they had last week, and then you coupled that efficiency with some big strike ability, and that's where – the guys that we keep talking about being MVP candidates, that's where the Drake May or that's where the Matthew Stafford, that's the reason that those guys get so much attention is because of those deep ball strikes, those 3rd down and 2 where that's the one-on-one, and that's where, you put a corner out there wearing the hat and say, hey, man, you've got to make a play, and your quarterback picks them apart in that scenario. That's what Bo Nix did. He did what the superstar quarterbacks do in this league, and I tell you what, man, I'm all about it. It was so much fun to watch.
Yeah, Bo was great. I mean, he made big-time throws and big-time moments. The 4th down throw to Cortland, they're going to be sitting on the stick, sitting underneath on 4th down and short, and Cortland ran a great route, and Bo made a great throw. But there were so many great throws that he made, accurate, on time, on schedule, down the football field, underneath. He was great. That was fun to watch. You see this offense start to move forward as we get late in the season, start to look a little bit better, start to look a little bit more confident, and that's what we needed to see. Defensively, they're a really good defense. They struggled early. They got it going late, obviously, but this offense needed to pick it up a little bit here, and they've certainly done that the last couple weeks.
Well, here was Bo talking about how he really feels like this offense and, more importantly, his working relationship with Sean Payton really seems to be starting to go to that next level.
I think so. I think at the same time, personality can also show in the tough times. Appreciate Coach for letting me be my authentic self, and I appreciate him for letting me be competitive, and he hasn't taken that fire away from me. Together, we're just working really well off of each other. He just trusts me, and I can tell by the way he's calling it, and then my job is to turn around and protect him and, keep his call safe. And we talk about play caller intent a lot as a quarterback room, and take the intent. What does he want out of this play? And then at the end of the day, you got to protect it. And so I feel like it's only year 2, but I think the more and more reps that I'm able to get, with him in my ear during games, it's just we've been able to grow. We've been able to develop with each other. It's not easy for him after so long with one consistent quarterback who is absolutely dominant in this league to take a younger guy and trust him. It's hard, but I really appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity that he's given me, and I think together we got something going right now. And I thought at the same time he's extremely competitive himself, so I always wanted that. It's just a coach that was going to compete for me, compete with me, go out there and just let me play, and that's what he does. I think it's working, and we're going to continue to find ways to make it work even more.
Yeah, I mean, we don't talk about that enough, I don't think, and that's not an easy thing to do for a coach, to turn this thing over to a young guy and say, okay, it's 4th down and 2, go ahead and take a shot down the field, or just to be as aggressive as they have been, especially in critical situations. So you have to give Sean a lot of credit for that, for trusting Bo in those situations to say, all right, we're going to throw it. We're not going to be conservative in these situations. And so I do. You can tell Bo appreciates that, and it really has worked out. But I don't think we've talked about that enough, how Sean has just kind of let Bo, be competitive, be fiery. We saw that during the game. Hey, come on. I mean, we did take a step back yesterday with the timeouts again, and Romo was talking about it. When you burn all your timeouts with 5 minutes left to go, that's not a good thing. So they got to clean that up. And Bo wasn't happy. And Bo shows it, but Sean's good with that, right, Mark? You know him better than I do, and so, but he's A-okay with that, and but Sean does deserve a lot of credit for letting Bo be Bo.
I love that concept of play caller intent. What is the intent of this play? Are we taking a shot? Are we just trying to convert? Are we protecting, Are we protecting our defense on this particular play? What are we trying to accomplish here? And having that understanding, and then having the confidence of your coach and the blessing of your coach to say, hey, man, on third down and 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1, we're not just worried about converting. If you get a shot, take the shot. There's a lot of coaches that just want to clear that out and dump it off and see if we can get a first down. He's just he has given Bo the freedom to be Bo and to make the tough decisions and have that trust and belief that he's going to make the right decision. And that's one of the reasons that Sean went out and got Bo. And when you talk to Sean about Bo and about those meetings and about the pre-draft stuff, he was just like, the dude's a brilliant football guy. And that's what I want playing quarterback.
My message is simple. If you're a Bo cynic or if you're a Sean cynic, get on board. Get on board the train. Get on board the train because it's leaving. And this thing, we're not even through year 2. And as Bo gets more experience, these two get more experienced working together. You continue to upgrade the talent on this offense. This is going to be fun. Buckle up because this is going to be fun. And I know we're focused on this year, but I am so encouraged for the future because this is going to be fun.
You're going to love it, brother.
This offense is going to be fun to watch.
Well, they got to
continue
to build around Bo, though. I think that's the thing here is,
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
That's the talent continues
No,
to
I know.
improve.
This offseason, that's priority one. Is
you got to re-sign little Jordan Humphrey.
Offense, absolutely.
Got to re-sign little Jordan Humphreys.
Hey, keep the whoopee around, man.
That's right.
Keep the whoopee around.
He's been great.
Dude,
how good has he been?
Can I just tell you that when Bandy caught that touchdown, I was like a proud father for you. Little white slot guy. I was like little.
See, he's not liking that.
No. What?
Go ahead, Stoke.
Well, because I'm up there watching the game with my boys, and I got a text from the wifey. She's downstairs watching it with Cody, the dog.
Yeah.
And she said, that looked like you, right? And I'm like, I don't know about all that. So I just had to send her a meme, girl, please. Put a little bit more respect on Stoke up here, right?
Yeah.
So
no disrespect to Michael Bandy,
no
but
disrespect
come on.
to him, but I'm just saying.
People know me.
I mean,
That's
hey,
a step up in weight class right there.
By the way.
Now wait, look, if it was McConkey, I say, you're damn right.
Yeah, you're all
Talk
over
to me, girl.
Yeah, you're
Right?
all over it, girl.
There you go. Keep talking.
I'm going to put my new sunglasses on, come downstairs, baby girl.
Talk dirty to me.
Hey, by the way, I lived out, I thought about you on Friday. I lived out your nightmare.
Uh-oh.
I lived out your
Hold
nightmare.
that.
Yes.
Hold that.
And I'm confused with your hat right now. Did you get like some kind of discount on it? The letters are upside down, man.
That's a new thing. Come on, Stoke.
Oh,
Come
man,
on.
yo. That's for the kids.
Stoke, upside down. Come on, man. 6'7". 6'7".
Come
on.
The words are upside. I can't read it. My eyes are
well,
headache.
Thankfully, this is right side up. When I read our friends at the Blue Sports Stable in Superior, we are doing awesome, and keep it coming. Our Denver Sports Equipment Drive benefiting recruiting classroom. It's going on through December 20th, taking donations of gently used or new sports equipment. For drop-off locations and a full list of needed items, head to denversports.com/equipment. What was Stokes' nightmare? And it is a Bronco Reaction Monday, so let's give you the chance to react. We'll do that, plus 4 down territory. The loss of Patrick Mahomes sending reverberations around the NFL. What does it mean for the Chiefs moving forward? That's next.
The Broncos went toe-to-toe with the Packers and walked away with their 11th straight win. Has the path been cleared for Denver to secure the #1 seed in the AFC? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Well, you hear all that talk about the holidays and the magic of Christmas, the magic of the holidays. Well, You know what's not magic? It's the exceptional care and results you get with advanced hair restoration. Talk about treating yourself this holiday season. We're talking about the real science, the latest technology, and legendary Dr. Tanya Pauls and her all-star team. Put it all together, and you have a real solution for that expanding bald spot, that receding hairline, or that thinning hair. Start with a free consultation. Learn how this works. A quick and easy one-day hair loss solution that begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day. It's even guaranteed to grow. Such bold claims I make. How can this be so sure? He says, easy. I had it done myself. 20 years ago, had it done by Dr. Tanya Pauls herself. It works flat out. Easy procedure, easy to follow aftercare, and then immediate results. For a limited time, get a free consultation, 250 free hair grafts, and $250 off. Just call 720-459-HAIR and at advancedhair.com. That's advancedhair.com.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
250 years ago, a promise was made to connect families and friends near and far. And during the holidays, that promise is more important than ever. That's why USPS is building a better network to meet your needs, with timely deliveries, easy and affordable ways to ship, and everything you need to make your season full of holiday cheer. Our purpose is delivering your peace of mind, knowing your love will arrive, bringing joy to all. The United States Postal Service. Learn more at USPS.com/holidays.
Enjoy this run to the playoffs and be safe when you're going to the games or to parties. If you do get into an accident, make the right call to Flanagan Law. While the other guys blend in, I stand out. Look for the Shamrock. Flanagan Law, your advocate when you need it most.
Catch Telestrator Tuesday weekly on Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, where Stink or Stoke dive into the past weekend's games with a coach's eye, using insights into what went right and wrong on critical plays. Telestrator Tuesdays, powered by Colorado Credit Union. Love where you live, love where you bank.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom designs that let everyone know who you're rooting for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing stacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN, 1 free year of Perplexity Pro, and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A.
Harry Douglas here, and the holidays are rolling in, and if men in your life are struggling with their holiday wish list, tell them to add Manscaped to make gift giving easy and completely stress-free this year. From the beard hedger to the lawnmower trimmer, Manscaped's precision tools keep you looking sharp, feeling confident, and ready for every event and celebration. Right now at Target, get 20% off on the Handyman Shaver, Beard Hedger, and the Chairman Plus Essentials Kit, a must-have for a smooth face shave. Hurry up, though. Offer ends December 27th.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan, powered by Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic.
It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter Har Motors.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Bold takes.
I would put my fajitas up against any Mexican restaurant.
Active listening.
You weren't listening to a word I just said.
Plus, a little number crunching.
What's 12 minus 1? I mean, 12 minus 11. 1. This is why math confuses me.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
All right, we'll get to some reaction on this Bronco Reaction Monday, Bronco Victory Monday, with you, both on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Subscribe and get involved there, and also on the RamosLive.com text line 303-713-1043. Also have 4 Down Territory coming up here in a second. Reaction to the Patrick Mahomes done for the season, and what about his prospects for next season? ACL. But first, Stink, you said that you witnessed or experienced something that was Stokes' nightmare?
Yes, I did.
Did someone ask you to give like a speech on Friday to the team?
Stoke. I walk onto the practice field on Friday, right? Houston Texans in the stadium.
Oh, so you're in heaven because you love the Texans.
Love the Texans. So walk in. And right when we come in, the offensive line is, you know how the offensive line gets treated. They go down to the pasture in the corner, and that's where they get to work, right? So walked in right there. I'm talking to the PR guys, And the offensive line coach gives me the kind of head nod, and his name is Cole Popovich. And he goes, hey, man, come here. So I walk over, and he goes, this is funny. He goes, do any of you guys know, and that's all, 15 with the practice squad and everything, offensive line, any of you guys know who this is? And they're all just kind of looking, right? One guy raises his hand. Yeah, that's Mark Schlereth. And then he goes on to say, hey, this is Mark Schlereth, blah, 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 but all these injuries, da-da-da-da-da. And anyhow, I was like, hey, man, it's good to meet you guys. He goes, hey, man, we're trying to work on the wide zone. We're trying to implement that as part. And he goes, you're a legend. You were part of the organization that put it on the map. Can you talk to my guys? And I did a 5-minute tutorial where I am hitting bags, Stokley coming off the ball. Oh, my gosh. I was dispensing freaking justice. Free clinic. Hey, listen.
But that's the Texans. What happens if what happens if we play the Texans and all of a sudden the wide zone is gashing us?
And Woody Marks goes off.
Dude, Woody Marks left the game, and Jawar Jordan comes in and rushes for 100 yards. Almost like some legend taught him how to block up front. And then the next.
You got to KGB him.
Give him the wrong stuff?
Yes.
Dude, I
backstab him for Broncos country.
I was in my glory, man.
Wow.
I was coaching him up.
Stunk.
I'd have been sweating.
He even took a bow for himself.
Yeah.
During the broadcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What'd you say?
Oh yeah.
After a long run?
After they had a great run, this offensive line, their communication, they're really playing well. It's almost like some superstar legend came in and did a little clinic with them.
Someone gave you.
Hey, can I tell you something? If I'm not going to shine me, nobody else is going to shine me.
That's right.
That's right.
Hey,
certainly Fox wasn't watching my game.
No.
Your nightmare.
Yes.
His dream.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I thought about you afterwards. I was like a proud father walking around. I need a cigarette. Give me a heater and a bourbon.
Reaction from all of you out there.
Real quick question.
Yes.
Did you get a haircut this weekend, or did that tiny little hat you were trying to wear on Friday rip the hair off your head?
So I did get it. Well, that's part of the reason why I got the haircut just before I started wearing the hat that day. But the two were not related. But I'm not kidding you. I was just out and about doing stuff around the house over the weekend. I had 3 neighbors who all asked basically the same variation of the same question. Hey, is that the hat you were wearing on Friday? Man, they were really going after you.
And they saw it and they said, it is bad. Right. They agreed,
no,
right?
No, one said the hat in person doesn't look as bad as it looked on the stream because it did. He did say, he goes, it did look too small. I'm like,
it was.
And I did go back and see some of the video. I'm like, ooh.
Right?
I need a bigger hat.
Yeah.
Gabe Landeskog, I need one of your big hats. I need the big hat.
I need a bigger hat.
We're going to need a bigger hat. We're going to need a bigger hat. Some reaction here. This is from Jason on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Hey, all things considered, I think we may have gotten the best quarterback in that draft class.
Yeah.
May's great, but he shrunk in the big moments yesterday. Bo rises in the big moments every single time. That's just facts.
God bless Bo Nix.
I'm telling you, and Stokes said this as soon as we came into the broadcast, or as soon as I came into the broadcast. Stokes said it, when we need a big play, defensively we need a big stop. We need a big play on defense. Pat Surtain gets a pick. Riley Moss gets a pick. We need a big tackle, whatever it is. We need a sack to push them back out of field goal range. We seem to be able to generate that, much like that. You and I talked about that 215 Broncos team that always seemed to be able to make a play when they needed a play. So, we like that. And then Bo Nix, man, when it's rubber meets the road time, when it's crunch time, that dude just like his blood pressure does not rise. It just stays steady Eddie. And I agree with the texter, man. What we got at the quarterback position, Drake May's playing great, no question about it, but Bo does not get the credit he deserves in that draft class.
Let's not all of a sudden, think Drake May stinks now. Those conditions, did anybody see those conditions in New England? like sleeting, the wind's blowing like
Soft.
30. I mean, so I
Didn't seem to bother Josh Allen.
I mean,
Dude, that dude is.
By the way, I mean,
ridiculous.
New England was up like 21
21
points.
right?
Yeah, 24-7 at halftime, up by 21 earlier in the game. So it wasn't like it was he threw up a complete stinker.
Did you see the Vrabel after the game when they asked him like kind of what happened? He goes about the quarterback. He goes, Josh Allen's 6'5", 250 pounds, can run really fast. Because we had him dead to rights. We blitzed him a couple times, had him hit him, couldn't bring him down, and then he just goes on to be the Superman that he is. He
said that's why
ridiculous.
That's why they pay him $60
million
million a year.
Yeah.
So obviously, I mean, you look. I think New England's really happy with their guy. Caleb Williams is playing really good with the Bears. How about JJ last night? He played a really good football game.
Coach wasn't happy with him.
Yeah. His coach wasn't that upset. That's what he says in the media.
McCarthy did JJ did the gritty on his way into the end zone.
Right.
Nice naked bootleg.
Yeah.
And Kyle said he didn't like it.
He kind of screwed it up. It just wasn't. It wasn't as clean as the gritty I did when Justin Jefferson taught me the gritty.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yours was smoother than that?
I thought it was pretty cool going into the end zone, stunting like that. I thought that was really cool. So, look, hey, if the coach wants to get mad at you for that, whatever. He ain't going to be that mad. You won, and it was a great play call. It's all good. But, no, I mean, I think you look at that draft class, and, there's a lot of teams happy with their quarterback, and certainly we're really happy with our quarterback here. He's playing his best football right now. I think that's a great thing here. We were critical of him earlier, and so were a lot of people with it looked like the game was moving really fast for him. And now it looks like the game has really slowed down for him, and he's been great here the last few weeks.
Let's get to 4 down territory.
It's time for 4 down territory, where Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth react to the latest action both on and off the gridiron. Kicking things off with 1st down.
Okay, this is Sean Payton we're talking about, so you got to kind of stay with it a little bit, okay? It's one of Sean's famous analogies. He's got a story for everything, all right? So here he is in talking about what he's seen from Bo Nix and his development this season.
Yeah, I think, look, I can only compare it to like running a half marathon once, the year I was suspended, and it was in Las Vegas. And so every mile they had a band and Gatorade, right? And then I think it's 13.3 miles. Well, you train for that, but you never run 3.3 miles. So I think he's like at mile marker 4, taking the Gatorade. They give you the goo at mile marker 9, and that was like rocket fuel. It was needed. But I think, look, early in the process and in improving, and the thing about him is like he loves playing, and so that's contagious. That's a really good trait for a player at his position, and his teammates feel that. And so adapting and learning, you remember for 15 years I had one personality, and they couldn't be more different from a personality standpoint. And then I've had the good fortune of coaching others, but it's learning him and him smiling even when we're down. I mean, there's just a competitive nature about him that's refreshing.
Okay, a lot to unpack there.
Half marathon. You know what the half marathon's all about.
Yeah. I never got the goo.
What about the Gatorade?
The folks at the Colfax Marathon very good at handing out the juice along the way, the waters and everything. I never got any goo.
Yeah,
You didn't get
I didn't get the goo. I didn't get the goo around the 9 mile mark. I could have used some goo.
You ran like a 10K. You didn't even get to 9 miles. I did.
No, you didn't even know how long it was.
I did.
There's no pictures.
You did not.
There is actually we're not going to do this again. Okay.
I don't want to.
Because back when I did it, we had people who found my registration and my time and the fact that I did it. It's part of the public record there. At the Colfax Marathon. But
I think it was a 10K.
I think it was not a 10K. It was more than that.
He says
it's a half marathon.
He says he ran a 10-mile marathon. That's what he says. So
it was the urban marathon.
Yeah,
which is like a 10-miler. It wasn't 10K. It was 10 miles. which is more than 10K.
I don't think.
Yeah,
it
you
was.
will.
I don't, they don't
But I
give-
didn't get the goo.
They don't give the goo.
I didn't
They
get
like
the goo.
unless you go to a half mile.
All right,
what
what about the rest of what
no
Sean
goo
had to
for,
say? What-
No goo for you.
No goo for you. No playoffs. No goo.
No
That's
goo.
right. What about the rest of that?
I love that relationship aspect of it. I love learning your guy, what makes him tick. But the best thing to me is him talking about how Bo loves playing and how that becomes infectious. Guys get excited to play for a guy like that, a guy that comes in, is fired up, and every guy's got a different personality. And, I loved playing with John Elway because John Elway was like, he walked in and he's great. But I love playing with Bubby Brister because Bubby Brister walked in and it was like, woo, let's go, boy. He was all over. So those guys, man.
I like how you say you love playing with John first, and then you're like, but I really love playing with Bubby.
I didn't say
because
really
we don't want
loved.
you to have to apologize
I didn't
to
say
John.
really loved. I just said I loved it. Yeah,
we could tell though.
Totally different personalities.
Yeah,
totally different personalities. Hey man, I was on the documentary, Stoke. You
Were
can't,
you?
Yeah, you can't drive. You can't drive a wedge between the love we have.
I haven't watched it yet.
It hasn't come out
Oh,
yet.
it hasn't come out yet. When does it come out?
I have no idea.
I think it's coming out right around
Did you
Christmas.
get a sneak peek? Or you did an
1 week
interview
from
and
now.
stuff for it?
I don't know if I.
Well,
even,
you did an interview, but
Yes.
you may have ended up on the. You may have ended up
You
on the.
definitely didn't make it.
You may have ended up on the cutting room floor.
I could have.
I can't wait. I can't wait to watch it and to see.
It's a Netflix thing.
Your
right?
voice showed up in the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, my voice
Your
was in the
voice.
trailer, but it was
You're
just
gonna
a
make
little.
it then. You'll make it. How
Well,
long is
maybe
it?
Maybe that's it though.
How long did they talk to you?
Oh shoot! I probably was there for an hour and a half or 2 hours.
You'll make
He'll
it.
make it.
I'll have a clip. I'll have at least a clip.
How
in
long is the documentary? Is it like 2 hours?
Oh,
Is
I
it
don't
just?
know.
Is it a couple episodes? One we don't
I
know.
don't know. I
All
don't
right.
know.
Well, that's going to be really cool when that comes out. I can't wait to watch it and see what kind of cameo you have. I think with Bo and Sean, they just have great chemistry, though, don't they? I mean, that's the thing about them. They're kind of wired the same. They appreciate each other. It's one of those things where you can go back and forth, and it's all good. There's no hard feelings. Nobody's being sensitive. Like, they have the same type of mindset. They're both competitors. They see things the same, and they're fiery guys. So you just great chemistry between those two.
Well, what would you say, by the way, is how would you sum up Bo's personality versus Drew Brees' personality? Because he said they're different.
Yeah, I think Drew Brees is very cerebral and very subdued. I think Bo Nix is very cerebral, but very
high strung.
High strung, yeah.
Just
You're right.
on edge,
Well, I hope
fiery.
Hope he never loses that.
Drew, you never saw Drew.
He was-
Really,
he was
just
surgical technician.
Yeah, but he was just the same type of you didn't see him get too high or too almost like Eli Manning to a certain degree, right? Where Payton's the fiery type of quarterback. Eli was a little bit different. I think you see that the difference there between Bo and a guy like Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Second down.
Well, here's Bo talking about what it was like to play in front of that crowd yesterday.
At the end of the game, when it's time to be loud, I thought it was really good. It was really good atmosphere. One of those last fourth downs, I just remember thinking, wow, it's pretty electric in here. It feels like a playoff environment. I mean, that's why playing at home in the playoffs is so important. That's why playing at home in itself is important, man. You get the crowd behind you. You get, a good road environment for a team that comes in here and plays. It's not easy and or fun at times. So the crowd is pretty much like an extra player out there for us, and that's a big part of the game. Thankful for the crowd like we have. Very thankful for this opportunity to play in front of a great organization and a great crowd. I know it hasn't been necessarily the last several years, but this organization's tradition of being tough to play at, being at Mile High, it's like no other. So, I'm really excited to see more and more of that, and the hostility just get better and better.
That was just such a fantastic game. We all watched the game through that hypersensitive Broncos lens, but there were a couple times where I just kind of sat back. Like when they went to commercial, I was just like, wow, this is a heck of a football game. We always talk about how man, it seems like more games in the NFL are just lost than actually won. And there's a lot of bad football out there, and there are a lot of bad to below average teams out there. That was like the best of the NFL on display yesterday. Two really good teams just slugging it out.
Two teams you could see facing each other in the Super Bowl.
Easily.
I mean, they're both that good. They're both that good at football teams. So,
yeah, Packers no more.
Oh, yeah, Packers. Yeah, right.
Packers no more
Parsons
now.
injury,
Parsons out. Christian Watson, we'll see what happened to him. Looked like a collarbone or something like that. But without Micah Parsons, I don't think – I mean, NFC's too tough now.
Yeah.
I think that injury just is going to crush him.
By the way, somebody asked on the RamosLaw.com text line 303-713-1043, Stink, what kind of boo rating would you give Bo Nix yesterday? Boo rating, of course, being
balls over opponent. Yeah.
What was his boo rating?
Oh, his boo rating was off. What's the highest boo rating you can get? 100?
10.
10 or 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. He got a 10 out of 10 boo rating.
Man,
we're the overdogs.
We're the overdogs.
I love it. Very good. We keep rolling with 4-down territory.
Third down.
So the Chiefs were officially eliminated from playoff contention. Chris Jones found out about it while he was up at the podium talking to the media postgame.
Still have a fighting chance. Are we out of the playoffs? We are. Okay.
You know what?
He didn't even know. We still have a fighting chance. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Oh, we're out of the playoffs?
So you're telling me there's a chance?
How great is that? Oh, my goodness.
One more time. Listen,
Yes.
Broncos country, just bathe in this. Just bathe in this.
Still have a fighting chance. Are we out of the playoffs? We are. Okay.
Oops. But the big story, Mahomes, torn ACL. How are you feeling about the demise of the Chiefs? Is it a little bit difficult to really rub their nose in it with, Mahomes getting hurt that severely? Or do you not really care?
No, I mean, I feel for Mahomes.
Stokes showed a little bit of sympathy to him.
I feel
Chiefs
for
Kingdom.
Mahomes.
I mean, for Mahomes, not for Chiefs Kingdom.
Okay.
I mean,
Get your head out of your ass.
but you don't want to see a guy. I want to see him healthy and them lose. Which, they got knocked out with him being healthy, so it's not like there's an asterisk saying Mahomes was hurt. That's why we didn't make the playoffs. I don't want to see that. Look, you were fully healthy with Mahomes this year, but you don't want to see a guy tear his ACL like that.
No, and that injury is, it's tough, and it's a long rehab. And
So is he back for the start of next season? Do you think? So he'll have the surgery here, let's say in the next couple of weeks. So let's say basically start his recovery clock on January 1st. So you got, basically, 8 months to come back in time for the start of the regular season. Think that timetable works for him, or
I'm here.
I think it'll be close. I think it'll be close. I mean, he may start the season, the preseason on PUP or whatever, but again, it all has to do with how the surgery goes and how the rehab goes, and do you have any setbacks? And it's so much less invasive than it was when I played or when Stoke played. So the recovery time is shorter than it used to be, but it still is, it's still a year, a little bit less, but we've seen guys do it in 6-7 months. So
he'll be back by the start of training
imagine.
camp. I think he's gonna be full go by training camp, and he'll
I'm here.
you can tell he grinds, he works hard, and I think he'll be ready to go by camp.
On our Denver Sports YouTube channel, I kind of respect the hatred in the heart of Blaine Goggins 7624. Screw Mahomes. May his career rest in misery, that smug, whiny flag baiter. He can rot away as far as I care. Oh, and all you Rusty fans, don't even think about trying to jump on the wagon now. James Marilat joins us an hour from now. I don't know why I was thinking about that. But how about this for history repeating? Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes both suffered torn ACLs in their 9th NFL seasons. Both ACL injuries came the year after losing a Super Bowl, with both quarterbacks having already won 3 Super Bowls prior to the injury.
Wow.
Brady did his first game of the season
Right.
against Kansas City.
That's correct.
Right. That is right.
Irony of ironies.
Yeah. I mean, how about that?
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
So
that
the
is.
Chiefs are done, which means we're going to see Gardner Minshew Christmas night.
Ooh, nice pick.
Here's how. Another reason why, as a Bronco fan, you just got to be smiling today. There's so many reasons, but add this one. Whoever has that game on Christmas night would love to be able to flex it now because the Chiefs are not even a draw anymore.
No.
They're not.
They're really not.
The Chiefs have become irrelevant.
By the way,
how good does that sound?
By the way, it does open up Week 18.
Yes.
My favorite stadium.
Yes.
Allegiant.
So you could be looking at Chiefs Raiders. By the way, you might be right. Stoke, I didn't think it was possible. I think it's going to happen. I think Petey Pete's out.
Yeah.
1 year. One and done for Pete.
That whole
thing's a mess.
That story faded quickly. The old man that has a lot of energy. It's like, how has that worked out?
They're worse.
Tom. I mean, you have to fire the guy. They are so pathetic and so bad.
They're worse off than they were with Josh McDaniels.
100, not even close.
Right?
Yes.
They're worse off now than they were with Josh McDaniels and Antonio Pierce and
they just have more
Rich
energy
Bisaccia and all that kind of stuff. Wow.
1, 2, 3. 4th down.
The rest of the AFC playoff picture. So, with the Patriots losing, the Broncos are in. Really, it's funny because they're standing their path to the best record in the AFC right now is really looking like basically locked up. But there's still the matter of the division. Because the Chargers go. Your Chargers, Mark Schlereth. By them winning, they're still right there. They're 10-4. The Broncos are 12-2. So still, Broncos have to handle their business so that last game of the season, doesn't come down to the division on the line.
And they got a tough one. Jacksonville playing really good football this weekend. Trevor Lawrence set some type of never done before record for a quarterback.
Got to win 2 out of 3. That's all you have to do. Right?
Correct.
If my math is correct.
Yeah, correct.
You just have to win 2 out of 3. You have to get to 14-3. If you get to 14-3, no one can catch you.
I agree with that. Yep.
It's a wrap.
By the way, the Chargers at Dallas.
How about them Cowboys?
I'm sure George Pickens will come out with an inspired effort.
Oh, man, that guy's going to be.
Wow.
I told y'all about him after the Broncos played.
I know.
I have it in my Telestrator Tuesday
did.
about him being lazy.
Wow.
And you can't pay him.
Wow, man. Woof.
Look how that's aged.
But then they get Houston.
I think he's a bum.
And that best defense in the NFL.
Mark Schlereth's defense.
Houston. With that.
Did you talk to the defense on Friday? Did you say, guys, come on up here?
Let me tell you what I'm telling about you guys. In Denver, of all
places. I love y'all.
Man, they always try to, whenever I'm in Denver, they
Broncos
try to talk
defense
up that
is
Broncos
overrated.
defense, and I am quick to say no. No. Let me tell you who the best defense is.
That's right.
Gather around, my boys.
Yes.
Get your head out of your ass.
You left Mark speechless. He can't say anything. Mic drop on his head.
Yes, I did have that conversation. It was awesome.
Up next, what Sean Payton had to say about how they were able to beat the Packers. One key factor that became evident to him, and he made sure to share it with the team. That's next.
For the second straight season, the Broncos are headed to the postseason. Under the leadership of Greg Penner, Sean Payton, and George Payton, the Broncos have reestablished themselves as legitimate contenders. Say it loud, Broncos country. The Denver Broncos are back. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
You have friends who care about you, who look out for you. We consider you our friend. So what I'm about to share is important. This is Glenn Jamron. I'm president of Alpine Bank, member FDIC. Your holidays are hectic. Thieves know that. These crooks spend all day trying to scam, cheat, and rob others. Let me give you an example. You've heard of artificial intelligence. These crooks use AI to clone voices and identities to steal your money. They can even sound like your kids or family members. Bad guys will email you fake websites, trying to steal your logins. It's not just in banking. It's everywhere, affecting everyone. Alpine Bank doesn't want you to feel frightened. We do want you to be cautious and aware. Need advice or help? Call Alpine Bank. Alpine Bank, committed to Colorado and you.
When the new year hits, every business could use a little something to stay ahead. A lift, a jump start, an edge, or perhaps a boost. Like the all-new 5-year business boost from Comcast Business. It's the certainty of a price lock for 5 years on qualifying internet bundles. Plus, you'll have the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment, so your whole team can stay connected at a great rate. And to sweeten the deal, ask about a $500 prepaid card when you add 2 lines of mobile. It's the boost your business deserves. So sign up for the 5-year business boost and get a 5-year price lock on ultra-reliable Wi-Fi. Plus, ask about a $500 prepaid card. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 2/22/26. New customers only. 1-year contract required for guaranteed rate. 5-year pricing applies to monthly service charge excluding taxes and fees. That's Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, May 2025.
The Ford end-of-the-year savings event is happening now at Siltahar Motors. Get 0% financing for up to 60 months, 0 down payment, and no payments for 90 days on select models, including all remaining 2025 F-150s, America's and Denver's best-selling truck. Conveniently located at Highway 36 in Wadsworth, or shop their entire inventory with sale pricing at sthmotors.com. Happy holidays from Siltahar Motors. Get everything you want out of a dealership.
Looking to sell your used Rolex watch? We buy and sell pre-owned Rolex watches, all styles from old to new. Hi, I'm Scott Matthew with Matthews Fine Watches and Jewelry. Bring in your Rolex watch and we will buy it on the spot. Matthews, located in Highlands Ranch, serving Colorado since 1951.
If you've been injured in Colorado, you want Wilhite. After an accident, you want Colorado's accident experts on your side, the Wilhite Law Firm. Get your free case review right now. Just call 303-GOOD-LAW today or visit WilhiteWins.com and win big with Wilhite.
Men, it's the holidays, a time of love and joy. But if you suffer from erectile dysfunction, the season can be tough on you. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if you and your partner are experiencing struggles because of ED, change it up this year. Give the best gift you can give to the one you love by treating your ED and restoring your relationship. At the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we're experts in treating ED, and as a Promedic restorative health practice, we've literally seen countless thousands of relationships renewed across the nation. Plus, with treatments having success rates well over 90%, coupled with many treatment options, we can likely find the right one for you. You may even find you're performing like you haven't in years. So call us and give your partner the best gift you can give this season, a renewed, restored relationship. Your first visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in our office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you.
Imagine finding your dream home and moving in right away. No waiting to sell your old place first. Sounds perfect, right? That's exactly what Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program lets you do. Buy your new home now and sell the old one later on your timeline. No showings, no double moves. Plus, Orchard handles all home repairs for you, attracting buyers. Buy before you sell and get top dollar with Orchard. Visit Orchard.com for your free home valuation. That's Orchard.com.
Stay up to date on the Broncos with our 9 News Broncos insider, Mike Kliss. Presented by Fitness Gallery. Hear the latest from every practice and every game every single week during football season. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Siltahar Motors. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan presents Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth.
3rd and 3. There's the legs go. Going to throw it instead. He's going to make the connection. McCarthy in the end zone for the touchdown. Just brought off the practice squad. Mike Bandy with a 20-yard touchdown reception, catch and run. Love looking downfield, lofting to the end zone. It's Jacob with the catch. Oh, my goodness. What a grab by the running back with Greenlaw in coverage. And the Packers have found the end zone for the first time today. 2nd and 2 inside 4 minutes, first half. Nix, wide open is Sutton. Sutton holds onto it with 2 hands down to the 22-yard line. Here he is on 2nd and goal. Nix throwing goal line. And it's a touchdown. Little Jordan Humphrey. Meanwhile, Jacobs. No one near him. Taken off. Jacobs to the end zone for his longest touchdown run of the season. They're going deep. And stepping in front is Surtain with the pick. And Watson was hurt. Surtain high-stepping and slipping by. One tackle attempt. Oh, Watson. You hate to see it. Nix. End zone bound. Pulled in. Are the feet down? Yes! Touchdown, Broncos! Sutton hauls it in. On a 2nd and 15. Nix to the end zone. Franklin has it. Touchdown, Broncos. Cross. Harvey looking for his 10th touchdown of his rookie year. R.J. Harvey. Packers have got to have it. Not going to get a pass away. The Orange Rush able to take him down for the 3rd time in this half. And taking over on downs. Zach Allen and Nick Benito combined.
Man, that was awesome. Nice job, Johnny Fever, putting that together as big time, big game, playoff-style football returned to the Mile High City, and that was a lot of fun. That was good football, and ultimately it was the Broncos with more winning football. They're 11th in a row, 12-2, in complete control of the division and controlling their own fate for the best record in the AFC, and we are here to talk about it with you, Brandon Stokley and Mark Schlereth.
Yeah, that was a great intro, wasn't it? Know what I'm thinking?
What?
Tomorrow's Telestrator Tuesday.
Oh.
Intros.
Well, Johnny Fever put that one together. AI Ties
he
in
did
charge
it really
of
quickly.
AI Ties in charge of yours.
Well, right now, I'll take either one of them. When did
the Broncos play? What time did that game kick off? Like 2:05?
2:25. Yes.
2:25.
Yes.
So
2 o'clock window.
So when did it end?
Oh,
like about 5 o'clock?
No, a little later.
5:30, 5:45. So from 5:45, that's like 12 hours until 5:45 this morning to have that ready. They built an intro in 12 hours.
Right.
You've been asking for an intro for what, 3 months? 2 months? Something like that?
My own intro. Yeah, we have it tomorrow. It'd be really nice. That'd be a nice surprise, nice early Christmas gift.
Right. That would be a nice little present.
Look, whoever does it, I will reward them if it's good.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
AI tie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
extra motivation.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, sometimes that's how you got to motivate guys.
Maybe you throw them an extra Gatorade or something. You got,
He has plenty of fluids.
Hey.
He's got a lot of fluid.
Look, if I get my own one, what is that worth to me? What a C note.
Ooh.
Listen, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing in the editing room, but I'll take a try. I'll take a try for a C note.
No, it's for those guys.
Hey.
So,
Man.
whoever wants to do it. I mean, sometimes you got to
Christmas presents
motivate
get
people.
expensive. I'll take an extra C note.
I haven't gotten it yet, but hey.
I'll butcher
I'm
something
sure
together.
it's coming around.
We'll see tomorrow if I get it. Hopefully I finally do get my own intro, but I can't wait for Telestrator Tuesday tomorrow. Looking forward to digging into the offense a little bit more, but that was a great win, big time win for the Broncos. I hate the fact that, because listening to that, I was just like, okay, you hear Nance on the call, longest touchdown run of the season for Jacobs. Should have never happened. Riley Moss got hosed, but you think about that pick for Surtain.
Yeah.
And to me, that was the play of the game. They were down 23-14. Broncos offense just went 3 and out to start the second half. It looked like the Packers were about to separate. And then on the first play, momentum shifter, Surtain makes a big-time interception there. That was a game changer for me.
Well, Bo agrees with you.
Yeah, it was huge. I think a play like that gets, any sudden turnover, just get some adrenaline, get some emotion back in the game. They come out and score. We go 3 and out. It wasn't a great start to the third quarter. Normally, we don't have that bad of starts in the third quarter, but, man, he went after that football, got it, and, that's when I felt like it kind of started falling back on our side. The momentum did, and got the crowd back into it. When our crowd's going, it's a really hostile environment. It's tough to play in for an opponent.
Okay. Yeah, for all those people out there, too, in the national media, well, they didn't have Watson. Well, Watson was the target on that particular play where we got that interception, where we created that, where Pat Surtain created that and flipped the momentum of the game. So he was in until that point. And, oh, by the way, when that momentum flipped, you know who else was still in the game? Micah Parsons.
Yep.
Right? I mean, we flipped that momentum and changed that momentum and went and made that game 21-23. Or is that 21-23? We made that game 21 when they still had their players.
Although, you know what?
Oh, you don't like that.
I hate when you do the score backward.
You can't do that.
No, but Sean did it too in his halftime interview, coming back out with Tracy Wilson. Yeah.
It's always the big score.
I don't like it.
No.
That's what I tell my kids. Very annoying. Very irritating.
We made it
fingernails on a chalkboard.
We made it 21. We had 21. I was talking about us. We 20 and they had 23. Made the score 21-23.
Yeah. Okay.
No, don't.
No.
20, we made it 23-21.
You lose the whole.
No, you don't. No, it's weird.
No. You lose
first.
You lose the whole
Always remember,
principle. You lose the whole principle of what I'm talking about because you get bogged down by me saying the score backwards. You got to let that go, big fella.
No, if anything,
he's right,
you
Mark.
You lose the effectiveness of the point you're trying to make because it's so jarring for everybody. They miss the point you're making because it's so jarring for them to hear 21-23.
I'd like to hear. Sean says it.
Well,
maybe it's just great football.
Sean also says lanyap, and it's lanyap. So let's not act like everything that Sean says is correct, Mark. Is that the Bible now?
Now you're gonna make me. You make me wonder. Maybe it is lanyap and not lawn. Maybe you don't know. Maybe
don't
you
come
don't
at the Cajun. I'll put that gree on you. And I don't want to do that.
No, I don't want no gree.
Well, in this case, is Sean right about this when he said what he thought was the key to that comeback in the second half?
We wanted tonight to get into a lot of tempo with the altitude and with this team. There's a handful of reasons why. They're very good rushing the passer. And so you probably saw us tonight with more at the line. There was a point where the clock was stopped in the fourth quarter, and I called the whole offense over. I said, "Are you watching these guys right here?" And we all turned and looked. I said, "They're gassed." And I said, keep the pedal down. And so when you have the crowd noise that we have, and then you have that 52-80, that's a lot. But that was because this defense, you would say coming in, I mean, every week starts when I watch the film, and on Tuesday, I always feel like we're watching the 85 Bears. I don't care who we're playing. And then as the week progresses, you start, but this is a good defense. And so what could we do different? And that was one of the things.
Did you see that?
I didn't really notice it too much. I
didn't feel like the war of attrition was being lost there as the game went along.
I didn't notice them doing tempo.
Oh, I see.
I didn't really. I mean, shoot, they were running down the play clock a lot.
Yeah.
Play calls were getting in late. That's the only thing that I remember. Just like timeout here, timeout there, and Rome was like, you don't ever see this in the NFL where a team's out of timeouts with 5 minutes left to go.
Yeah, both LaFleur and Sean may have been out thinking themselves a little bit.
Yeah, but I didn't really notice tempo. But certainly I think when you are playing a good defense like the Packers, a defense that can get after the quarterback, you think, how can we have a little bit of advantage? What can we do to slow them down to a certain degree? And I think, that should be the case in a lot of situations, not just against the Packers, but any defense that you feel like can get after a quarterback. How do we wear them down? Maybe go a little bit of tempo in certain situations. But I really didn't notice that. It wasn't something that I said, oh, you see them doing a lot of tempo here.
Yeah, I think a couple of different things. The way you run the ball, like you can get more to the edge, get guys running sideline to sideline, get guys on the ground. If you run pitch plays, cut the backside, get them on the ground, make them jump back up, make them run and chase the ball. Little jet sweep, with Marvin Mims. Make sure these guys are running all the time. The quick game where guys have to not, take one step on pass rush, then flip their hips and run. Like all those things end up being that battle of attrition. So there are little things that you talk about in an offensive meeting room that you're trying to implement to get the D-line tired.
Yeah, but you have to convert third downs. You have to stay on the football field to be able to do those things. And the Broncos, they were able to do that there, especially in the second quarter when they got it going a little bit and had that 10-play, 70-yard drive, 5 minutes and 52 seconds. So, if you're not converting, if you're not staying on the football field tempo, it defeats the purpose.
Wow, a lot of people are coming to Stink's defense
on
saying the score backwards.
Yeah.
Like this one on the RamosLaw.com text line. I'm following you, Mark. Ignore forehead. Ignore Mr. Forehead and Mr. Not Tall Enough to Ride This Ride.
Well, I'm 6 foot, buddy. Is that not tall enough? Wow. 6 foot. I don't want to say the weight right now, but
240.
I haven't gotten on the scale in a while. That's going to be my New Year's resolution.
Would you say you're lighter or heavier than, say, Phillip Rivers?
I saw him because it was must-watch TV.
Yeah.
And we had a double screen, split screen. Broncos on one, and then the Colts on the other
How
one.
do you
I'm
look? Because I wasn't paying any attention to it.
Look at his face. I'm like, my,
dude.
like just bulging out of his helmet, his chin strap, his little chubby cheeks are like.
I had Jared Lorenzen vibes, like the hefty lefty. I had Jared.
God rest his soul.
That's good.
R.I.P. No, I don't know. His arm didn't look very strong. The zip wasn't there.
Dude, there were some flutter ducks early in that game. I mean, the ball
they had a chance to win it. He was doing a good job checking it down. Their defense was playing great.
Yeah.
And guy makes a 60-yarder, then they turn around and give up a 50-something yarder to lose the game. That would have been kind of cool to see him win that football game. But we'll see what it looks like moving forward. I
love this post-game press conference. The safe thing to do is just sit at home, say, hey, man, I retired. But I'm not playing it safe, and hopefully my kids kind of have that. It was
that's so cute. And then he can start crying, and then people like Mark just eat it up and say,
wow,
man, I love that from Phillip. Like, he's going for it.
Wow.
And he's putting it all out on the line
Somebody
there.
over there has got a hard heart.
And then he started crying. So, you know what? It's great.
Wow.
Great for Phil.
Stoke could use a visit from three ghosts.
Right. Yeah.
Little Scrooge in your heart right now.
Right.
Who are the three ghosts?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, you're like Quarter Flash. Harden my heart over there.
That's even a deeper pull than me.
How about that? How about that?
Is that a song or a movie?
That's a song.
Okay.
Quarter Flash is a group.
You're not familiar with the Christmas Carol
Gonna
story?
harden my.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I got it now.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah. You do.
Hey,
You like
cold-blooded. It's black. Coal.
Yeah, you're like the Grinch. We need to get you down off that mountain.
Yeah.
No,
Love
really
on you
are.
a little bit.
No.
Maybe make you the grand poobah of a parade or something.
Nope.
Maybe
Cold-hearted. I mean,
maybe Stokes' heart can grow three sizes.
It's like, hey, buddy, guess what? Guess what? This ain't intramurals, brother. Okay, so this ain't Evans JV team. We ain't passing out. Sorry, Evans, I had to sweep the leg.
Okay.
We ain't passing out.
Put me in a body bag.
Ribbons. Okay, this is the stinking NFL. You're 44 years old. Okay, ultimately, what are the Colts doing? Play Riley Leonard. At least he can move. I mean, so the story sounds great, but it ain't going to end well. This isn't a Disney movie. Sorry.
Stank, was this Bo Nix's best, not only best game of the season, best game of his career?
I think so. Based upon what you're playing for right now, which is not only the number one seed, because you were tied with New England coming into this game. It's not only the number one seed, but it was also trying to get, home field advantage and all those things and still have the division on the line and the opponent that you played. I mean, the Green Bay Packers are considered one of the best, if not the best team in the NFC. I think they're the number one seed going into that game in the NFC. So it's the strength of schedule, the quarterback that you're playing against, the team and the history, the way they travel. There were a couple of chants during that game where it's go Pack go. Like there was so you had all those things that you had to play against, and I thought Bo was the picture of efficiency. I thought he was big time in critical moments in that game. Just big time throws, 4th down and 1 over the top to Cortland Sutton, 3rd down, converting the touchdown to Troy Franklin. I mean, it was he made big time plays in critical moments.
Yeah, he was great. I don't know where it stacks up, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, but he was awesome. And he's playing his best football right now. That's all I know. And it's been fun to watch. Guys are making plays for him, and he's delivering. He's making plays in the pocket, outside the pocket. He's not making the negative plays. He's not turning the football over. No sacks, no turnovers, and 4 touchdowns. Who picked him in our fantasy league?
Who picked him?
This guy. Boom. Boom.
I think I'm going to be buying breakfast until 2026.
Well, you did have Josh Jacobs and Love, so
we'll see.
And Cortland Sutton.
Good point.
So
Good point.
I did have Troy Franklin and Bo Nix.
By the way, I was gone on Friday when you guys made. Who won that? Who won the week before? Previous week.
That's obvious.
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy. Yeah.
Mike.
Luckily.
And you tried to help him out.
Yeah, he did.
And he insulted you, too.
Yeah,
and you still tried to help him out.
Yeah.
Luckily, Ty abstained.
Luckily,
so it was just buying for you and me.
Is not eating McDonald's anymore, so it's just.
He took a break for a week.
Right, yeah.
So Johnny, of course, is all into his,
nuts. He's like a squirrel.
Almonds and
Johnny over there, got his cheeks full
Thank
of
God we've got the little guy.
nuts and stuff.
That's right. He's getting ready for winter.
Yeah, he's going to hibernate.
So the thing about, I think about the narrative surrounding Bo when he came into the league and how he continues to turn it on its ear, not only with his mobility and his ability to make plays with his legs, but his arm talent. Man, I mean, the arm talent
that's the dumbest. When I hear arm talent.
Well, no, wait a minute. There was some serious arm talent on display with that throw rifled in there, too.
No. I'm saying I'm 100% with you. I'm saying when people start talking about, well, he doesn't have elite level arm talent. I'm like,
okay, all right.
Listen, if you're on time, like Brady didn't have elite level arm talent. If you're on time with the football, man, you do have. Like, he's got plenty of arm talent.
The Lil Jordan bullet that he threw into the end zone there. The fade to Cortland Sutton. How about even that scrambling looking like he was going to go out of bounds and all of a sudden, zip, throws it to Franklin.
Over the head, over the side.
Touchdown.
And
the
then
touchdown to Franklin.
And then the touchdown to Franklin.
That was a rope.
I mean, just and
sometimes
the level to the throw. I mean, the fact that he threw it into a different level of players there. I thought he was exceptional with the way he was throwing the football.
No, he was, but I mean, arm talent. Okay, it's overhyped, to a certain. But sometimes you need it.
Sometimes you need it, right?
And sometimes you got to zip it in there, and so but you want anticipation, you want accuracy, but sometimes it's like, all right, you gotta throw one in there, and he's able to do that, which is obviously nice to have.
And the other thing that you're noticing, right? Like we were kind of complaining for a while there. Where are the open receivers? Why aren't we seeing receivers run open, right?
Mm.
And then you see as the byproduct of how much calmer and patient Bo has been these last 4 games, you noticing there are a lot of wide open guys. Guys are being schemed to get open. And now, because Bo is being patient and he's going through his reads and he's buying time with his legs, you're seeing a lot of wide open guys downfield.
You are, and the other thing that you can't. This is the thing that I think really sets him apart. He's awesome in the pocket, awesome climbing, been very patient. But when things break down, his ability, that second play, his ability to keep things alive and extend, and then all the receivers playing off of that and finding open avenues, finding open lanes, finding open holes in the zone for him to complete a football, like all those things are working in unison together.
Yeah, I mean, guys are making plays for him. I think you look at Franklin and Sutton. I mean, they both really stepped up, had big-time games, and so it's Bo has the ability to hang in the pocket. He has obviously the ability to get out of the pocket and make plays. And right now you can tell he's just feeling a lot more confident and comfortable in the system, in the scheme. For whatever reason, seems like things have really slowed down for him, and he's delivering. And so I think you see that chemistry between him and Sean really paying off now. It was a little bit off early in the season, but now you see Sean, and Bo obviously mentioned it. We heard it earlier, just the trust that Sean has in Bo, young quarterback, to make the right decisions in big moments, just saying, go make a play, and he's delivering.
That's great audio. We'll play that coming up in about 10 minutes. But we talked about this game defensively for the Broncos last week and how it might be interesting to see what does Vance Joseph do defensively, because Green Bay and Jordan Love, exceptional against man-to-man coverage, okay? Would VJ just continue to, this is who we are, and if you can beat us, fine, we'll tip our cap to you. But instead, he adjusted. So this is from Next Gen Stats. Already Mark's rolling his eyes, but okay.
No, I like some of the stuff that Next Gen puts out there is good.
All right, we'll see if you like this.
That's nerd stuff.
Vance Joseph called zone coverages on 74% of the Packers' dropbacks today. His highest zone rate of any game this season. Jordan Love versus the zone, 18 of 29 for 162 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, and 3 sacks. So even more, I guess, something more to put on VJ's resume, which is just getting better and better looking by the week, is the idea that he continues to show an ability to adjust with this defense, and his defense shows the ability to go along with those adjustments. They all of a sudden became a zone team yesterday on command.
And one of the things I love about that is 3 sacks. So, which again shows you, when they were saying early, hey, the Broncos still haven't gotten a sack in that game, the broadcast. Well, when you're playing a lot of zone, you know what you're getting? 4 guys rushing. And you still are able to come away with 3 sacks when you're not bringing heat, when you're not bringing a lot of, blitz pressure or dog pressure. So, again, it just goes to show you the overall strength and the level of excellence that this defense is able to produce.
Yeah, and they got a lot of those sacks. It felt like it late, right, when they needed it, when it mattered the most, which is good to see. It didn't start off good. I mean, their first 5 drives, they scored on every drive. And then the Broncos kind of settled in there. And then I think 5 out of their last 6 drives, nothing. So that's what, this team has got they're clutch. They make plays when it matters the most.
Was them playing a different defense maybe an explanation for what we were seeing in that first half?
No.
When they were giving up, because there were some big chunk plays. They gave up 26, 26, 18, 29, 16, 40. Moss had the 25-yard PI, and there seemed to be guys running around all over the place. Was that a result of a defense that they're not used to playing?
Come on, man. I mean, coverage is coverage. They played all these coverages. It's not like, man, this is so hard to figure out how to play cover 2 or how to play quarters or how to play cover 3 and zone. I mean, these guys have been playing this their whole life. They were not in sync. Guys were wide open, and so the communication, I think, was a little bit off. So they were blowing assignments, blowing coverages. So there's no excuse for that at all.
No, Stoke is 100% right. You have played all those coverages. The other thing you have to do in a lot of those coverages is when you hit to a certain spot, it becomes match. It becomes man-to-man. So can you jump it at the right time, the timing of that? But yeah, there's no excuse. You've played it all before. You just played more of it. That's all.
Coming up next, we referenced it. Mark referenced it. The conversation and the relationship that seems to be developing between Sean Payton and Bo Nix. Bo had a really interesting comment about it. You'll hear that coming up. James Marilat will join us in about 20 minutes. All that coming up next.
The win streak rolls on. Bo Nix and the offense came alive and led the Broncos to a victory over Green Bay. Has Sean Payton established an identity that can lead the Broncos to Super Bowl 60? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here from my friends at Gravina's Window Center of Littleton. And hey guys, listen man, I'm telling you right now, you still have time. Time for what, you ask? Well, you still have time to replace your windows, guys, and get those 2025 prices. So If your windows are drafty, sticky, leaky, cold nights are costing you money, and starting in January, it's going to cost even more because window prices are going up, up, up. But right now, you can call Gravina's Window Center of Littleton, and you can lock in 2025 price. And here's the catch. You got to order by December 31st. Miss that deadline. You're going to be paying those 2026 prices, guys. I'm telling you what, they're with you every step of the way. Over 50 years of serving this community, doing it right. First time, every time. They never subcontract out. Don't let another cold winter night cost you more money, guys. Make sure you get your free consultation by giving them a call. 303-794-0490. That's 303-794-0490. Don't pay 2026 prices. Lock in those 2025 prices right now at windowsforyourhome.com. That's Gravina's Window Center of Littleton, windowsforyourhome.com.
If you're one of the millions of Americans behind on your taxes, if you're afraid to open your mail because IRS collection letters could be coming, listen carefully. The IRS is cracking down, taking paychecks, freezing bank accounts, revoking passports. That's a fact. But here's what most people don't know. There are official tax relief programs designed to help struggling taxpayers. Programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief. Optima's award-winning team will fight to protect your paycheck, your passport, and your property. Their tax attorneys and licensed tax professionals will work tirelessly to get you the best deal possible with the IRS. Every day, penalties and interest keep piling up, so don't wait. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
The Ford end-of-the-year savings event is happening now at Siltahar Motors. Get 0% financing for up to 60 months, 0 down payment, and no payments for 90 days on select models, including all remaining 2025 F-150s, America's and Denver's best-selling truck. Conveniently located at Highway 36 in Wadsworth, or shop their entire inventory with sale pricing at sthmotors.com. Happy holidays from Siltahar Motors. Get everything you want out of a dealership.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with Groundworks, the foundation and waterproofing experts.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Door Service. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. Over 90,000 five-star reviews don't happen by accident. They happen by putting people first. Fixing your garage doors is what we do. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Door Service today.
Looking to sell your used Rolex watch? We buy and sell pre-owned Rolex watches, all styles from old to new. Hi, I'm Scott Matthew with Matthews Fine Watches and Jewelry. Bring in your Rolex watch and we will buy it on the spot. Matthews, located in Highlands Ranch, serving Colorado since 1951.
This holiday season, don't drink and drive. But if you are in an accident, you're in luck. Flanagan Law, where strength meets compassion. While the other guys blend in, I stand out. Look for the Shamrock. Flanagan Law, your advocate when you need it most.
It's Reaction Monday, powered by Siltahar Motors. Short-term memory loss.
I don't remember. What was the reason I gave for earlier?
Oh, my goodness. Okay. I don't remember what you said. You think I remember the reason?
Ironclad sources.
One of the biggest haters in my life, my wife. She will even vouch for that story.
And spontaneous karaoke.
New additions like Ronnie, Bobby,
Ricky and Mike.
If I like a girl who can cool it now.
Slow it down.
Watch out, I'm gonna lose control.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on DenverSports 104.3 The Fan.
I haven't talked to her yet. I talked to her on the way here. I shouldn't say I talked. She talked a lot to me on the way here. And, you know, I got the whole rundown, got to catch up for a second. She was excited. She was, you know, my mom always thinks that we're going to have the best chance. She always just wants us to go out there and have a good time, stay healthy, and, we were able to do that today. Exciting time to be a Bronco right now. That was just another game on our journey to where we want to go.
Bo's mama, part of the news, because last week when he was asked about being an underdog, he said, I don't care about all that stuff. All I care about is my mom. My mom believes we're going to win.
My mom thinks we'll win.
And when asked yesterday after another win, Tracy Wolfson saying, how'd you guys feel about being underdogs?
We're the overdogs.
Yeah, the overdogs. By the way, where did this Orange Rush thing come along? Was that,
right? When did did the broadcast crew just decide they're going to come up with their own nickname?
It was either that or the outstanding PR team over at the Broncos said, yeah, the
Orange Rush.
They're going with it. Let's get that thing trending, Orange Rush, because they made a whole big graphic out of it. I like it, but come on.
I think it's cool.
But did you have the same reaction I did, where I was kind of like,
yeah, I didn't know.
Where did this come from?
Sometimes you don't hear everything that the broadcast team is saying. So I didn't know if it had come up earlier in the season or not. But I was like, I'm the same way as you.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it before.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Are we just out of the loop?
No,
I think that was new.
I think that was TV created.
Do we like? I like it. I say
like it.
Yay.
Yeah, I remember Orange Rush is good.
We're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
Yeah,
I
approve. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah. RumbleSlot.com text line. You like it? Denver
You
Sports
like
YouTube
that?
channel. You like that? You like that? Huh? Do you? Do you like it? Well, do you?
But do you like it?
No, but did you like it?
Yeah. Do you like it? Bo Nix. This was interesting because him talking about the all-important relationship with Sean Payton. And, man, we have been hyper-analyzing that since the two of them got together. And after days like yesterday, where you see Bo calmly just dissecting, just slicing and dicing from the pocket, you see receivers running open, you see plays being schemed. I mean, we talked at length last week about this Green Bay defense being the third best scoring defense in the NFL. And the Broncos put up 5 touchdowns on them. 5 scoring drives, 5 touchdowns, 34 points. Bo, what's going on out there between you and Sean?
I think so. I think at the same time, personality can also show in the tough times. Appreciate Coach for letting me be my authentic self, and I appreciate him for letting me be competitive. And he hasn't taken that fire away from me. Together, we're just working really well off of each other. He just trusts me, and I can tell by the way he's calling it. And then my job is to turn around and protect him and, keep his call safe. And we talk about play call intent a lot as a quarterback room, and take the intent. What does he want out of this play? And then at the end of the day, you got to protect it. And so I feel like it's only year 2, but I think the more and more reps that I'm able to get, with him in my ear during games, it's just we've been able to grow. We've been able to develop with each other. It's not easy for him after so long with one consistent quarterback who was absolutely dominant in this league to take a younger guy and trust him. It's hard, but I really appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity that he's given me, and I think together we got something going right now. And I thought at the same time he's extremely competitive himself, so I always wanted that. It's just a coach that was going to compete for me, compete with me, go out there and just let me play, and that's what he does. I think it's working, and we're going to continue to find ways to make it work even more.
Man, that's terrific audio in a post-game environment like that. You don't always get very reflective. Bo Nix, Stoke, what'd you take away from all that? I saw you scribbling a couple of notes.
Yeah, I just think that he appreciates Sean letting him be him and who he is, and that's what great coaches do. You got to coach everyone a little bit differently. You got to know when to push, when to pull, all those little things, and let your guys be themselves, right? Don't try to. And sometimes, coaches, they overcoach, and this guy's a little bit too fiery. Let's try to bring him down a notch, and let your guys be themselves. And Sean's done a great job, and I think for an older coach too, who's coached, Drew Brees, one of the best to ever do it. So that's probably a little bit difficult. That was the thing that a lot of people said about Sean. Well, he's never developed a quarterback. He's never started with a young one and developed a quarterback. So how would he handle a young quarterback, right? I mean, that's a difficult thing to do, but obviously.
Especially one who it sounds like his personality much different than Drew Brees.
Yeah, exactly. And so how will you navigate those waters as a coach, as a veteran coach? And it seems like Sean has been able to adapt to a certain degree to Bo, and he trusts Bo, and you've seen the best of Bo.
Does seem like it was Mike that said he's never developed a quarterback. Wasn't that Evans that said that a bunch?
We're not going to do that again. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this.
I didn't want to call him out.
We're not going to do this.
Right.
We're not going to do this because I was actually the first one to start really leaning into the
first one.
No. I was really the leaning into the Bo Drew Brees comps here. And you guys,
you were the first one.
You guys were trying to downplay that.
Lindsay.
No, you guys are trying to downplay that. Now it's out there. It's all out there. It's all out there. Came up there with Nance and Romo. Even they relayed that Sean feels like he's got his next Drew Brees, and you guys didn't want. No, Bo's his own guy, and I mean that's pure drivel. I told you were wrong then, and
that's the whole thing. Like completely different personalities.
I'm now the varsity, and you guys are the
right.
JVs.
No, you're still.
I love
that was
the Raiders.
Mostly JV for you. It is a completely different quarterback, but Sean is a damn good coach. Not only with the X's and O's, but how he motivates players, how he drives players, how he coaches players hard, and still has that development relationship with those guys. And to watch Bo thrive and to know that there's that relationship where they trust each other, but they can also get after one another, and you see it on the sideline occasionally. I just think it's just been a masterful job of taking a young quarterback who a lot of people out there nationally was like, well, this is a second-round guy at best, and blah, 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 and get him to the point where he is playing, and a lot of this goes to Bo, too, his aptitude and his ability to absorb and his ability to create. But to take a guy like that and to be able to create one of the best offense, one of the best young quarterbacks in football.
I only watched, like everybody else, I watched Drew Brees over the years and saw him in interviews, but I didn't really know what his personality was like. I figured he was a ultra competitor, to have the success he had. But when you hear Bo talking about how personality-wise they're different, and that while Brees is maybe more cerebral and serious, Drew is cerebral, but obviously plays with emotion. It would be real easy for a guy like Sean Payton, who only knew Drew Brees for 15 years, to say, hey, listen, kid, well, we got to reel you in a little bit. I mean, based on what I know to work, you're a young guy. You got to
dial it back a little bit.
Temper this a little bit
too much.
But the fact that he seems to embrace it, let Bo be Bo. Hey, if Bo wants to yell at him, get in his face, Sean's like, hey,
let's go.
I like it.
Right.
So give Sean credit for adapting to a completely different personality of quarterbacks.
Yeah, and I think Sean appreciates it because that's how he's wired, right? And so I think you look at it and say, okay, that's my type of guy. I like a fiery type of quarterback. Now, Drew Brees was different, obviously, and it worked. But I think Sean's type of guy that he appreciates, a competitor, a guy that's, fiery, that's not afraid to give it back to him a little bit, and it's worked. Those two got great chemistry.
Okay. We're going to have James Marilat join us coming up. We'll continue to watch the transformation of James Marilat right before our very eyes. As
I heard him last night. I was tuning in, and I heard him on. I don't know who he was on with, but he had his kids with him. They were screaming and they were yelling, and he must have gone to the game. So I can't wait to see this transformation.
Pom James Marilat joins us right after I tell you about our Blue Sports Stable in Superior and what we're doing with them. Our Denver Sports Equipment Drive Benefiting Recruiting Classroom is going on through December 20th. Every day we show up to work in our lobby. It's growing and growing with more and more sports equipment. Keep it going. For drop-off locations and a full list of needed items, head to denversports.com/equipment. James Marilat, join us next.
The Broncos went toe-to-toe with the Packers and walked away with their 11th straight win. Has the path been cleared for Denver to secure the #1 seed in the AFC? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, the holidays are here. There's a wonderful woman in your life, whether it's your girlfriend, your wife, or your mother, somebody you want to get that special gift for, something really nice, yet you want to still be within your budget. Mark Schlereth here with a terrific idea. This year, give her the gift of rest and relaxation. Give her the gift of Beau Visage Skincare and Spa. They specialize in unbelievable, just incredible services like European facials, soothing, therapeutic massage, and a whole lot more. But guys, be honest, with all the other, spas out there, I can tell you firsthand, man, Beau Visage is as good as it gets. You're not just buying a massage or a facial or whatever the case may be. You're buying a great service from a luxurious spa that's going to treat you right. They do it they just do it better than anybody else. You'll never go wrong getting a gift certificate from Beau Visage. This year, give her the gift of rest and relaxation. Give her the gift of Beau Visage, 303-779-5002, or online at bvspa.com. Again, 303-779-5002 or bvspa.com. Hey, this year, give her that gift of relaxation. Give her the gift of Beau Visage.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BOOST25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here from my buddy Troy Hansford. And if you're thinking about selling your house, now might be the time to sell it, still get top dollar. Man, this market's gone from crazy hot to really cool down, but Troy still offering his $5,000 guarantee. What does he ask? Well, if he can't sell your house on the timeline that you agree upon, plus the price that you agree upon, he's going to scratch you a check for $5,000. Come on, nobody makes that offer but him. And he makes that offer because he continues to spend a ton of money marketing his listings. Has about 100 families approved and ready to buy right now. If you have a house to sell, Troy probably has the perfect buyer waiting for you to pick up that phone and to dial it up. 720-900-4433. And if for any reason you need to sell right away, Troy can buy your house all cash, and he can close in as little as 7 days. Hey guys, call Troy. Get your home sold for the most money right now. 720-900-4433. That's 720-900-4433. Troy Hansford of RE/MAX Professionals, a Colorado licensed broker. Some restrictions do apply. Want to sell your house? Then pick up the phone and call my buddy Troy. 720-900-4433.
Men, we hear it all the time. A man comes in to get his erectile dysfunction treated, and very soon thereafter, he tells us that his relationship is renewed. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and you should know that ED doesn't just affect you, it also often affects your partner. They can feel undesired, unwanted, they may even feel like you don't love them anymore. At the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we've successfully treated thousands of men for ED with protocols that have success rates as high as 90%. Which means if you're like most men, we can get you back to the guy you used to be. You could even last up to an hour or more and find you're performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and give your partner the gift of renewed love. Your first visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in our office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. That's RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you. Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, a Promenic restorative health practice.
I know some people think after a car accident, do I really need a lawyer? Hiring Postman Law isn't only about the courtroom. We're your single point of contact in a complicated claims process. We take on the insurance adjusters, organize your medical bills, coordinate with doctors, and make sure nothing gets missed. Get the outcome you deserve without the headache. Call 844-POSTMAN. When other firms promise, Postman delivers.
Call 844-POSTMAN. Attorney Advertising.
Okay. Only 10 more presents to wrap. You're almost at the finish line. But first... There. The last one. Enjoy a Coca-Cola for a pause that refreshes.
Stay up to date on the Broncos and the latest news from around the league with our NFL insider James Palmer, exclusively on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Mondays on The Rundown with Richie Carney, Tuesday afternoons on The Drive, and Friday mornings on Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, all season long. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter-Har Motors. Sharp criticism.
Mark Schlereth's a pansy.
Cries for help.
Dude, wake up.
No.
I need better from you.
And a little bit of tough love.
If the truth gives you a wedgie, then you know what? Buy better underpants.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
All right, let's get right into it. James Marilat joins us for his weekly visit. He is brought to us Mondays with Marilat by the Birdie Bar, premier indoor golf bar and restaurant in downtown Louisville, locally owned and operated. Find them at birdie.bar on the web and Instagram. James, good morning. Was this the win that makes you think this team can win it all?
Well, I already thought that, but is this the win that's going to make everybody else start to believe that and start to think that? Sure.
You're good.
I
don't have a hat on. I retired that hat. But if I had it, I'd tip my too tiny hat to you.
Everybody else is probably going to start jumping on the bandwagon. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm not one of these people that says, hey, nobody else is allowed, and if you weren't on the bandwagon week one, you can't go through life with orange-colored glasses, but
That's
what
very
more
nice
do you
of
need
you,
to
James.
see?
That's very nice of you, though, to let other people on your bandwagon.
Yeah.
What more do people need to see at this point? In all honesty, if you're still doubting this team, why? They're 12-2. You don't get 10 games above 500 in the NFL because you're lucky. You don't win 11 straight games in this league because you're lucky. They've won every way you can possibly imagine, and yesterday they beat a good football team, and they beat them primarily because of their offense. I know Pat Surtain made the play that kind of changed the momentum of the game when Green Bay got greedy and tried to go for the kill shot. But the Broncos won yesterday based on their offense and based on their quarterback, who was sensational yesterday. And I don't like to I think people throw around great and amazing and superlatives like that way too loosely. Bo Nix was sensational yesterday, and I don't think there's any other way to put it.
What's your biggest concern moving forward, if you have any?
I do think this defense is starting to show a little bit like they did the last couple of years, where they fade after Thanksgiving. I mean, prior to Watson getting hurt yesterday, they couldn't stop Green Bay. Green Bay scored on every possession. Their first 5 times they had the ball, they scored. It was kind of the Vic Fangio bend but don't break, try to hold them to field goals defense. That's a dangerous game to play if you're facing, let's say you're facing Buffalo in the playoffs. That's a dangerous game to play. Can you beat Houston doing that and trying to win 17-13? Probably, but that's my biggest worry is this defense starting to fade? Can they get a pass rush with 4 guys and not having to blitz? They were better yesterday when it was Ellis and Tillman versus when it was Benito and Cooper. That's a concern. Nick Benito and Jonathan Cooper have kind of disappeared from a pass rushing standpoint.
You look at where they are, though, and I want to go back to Bo in this offense and what he's been able to accomplish the last 4 weeks. Last week, people were complaining about not taking shots. Oh, unbelievably efficient, but not taking shots. Yesterday, it was the best of both worlds. Not only being incredibly efficient, but the shot throws, especially in critical moments, the 4th down and 1 to Courtland Sutton. Best game you've ever seen him play? Best game that he's played as a Bronco?
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's had games where he's had some better highlights, right? The Cleveland game last year, the 90-some yard touchdown to Marvin Mims or the Cincinnati game last year with the last-second throw to Mims. But I thought as a complete game, didn't take a sack, didn't turn the ball over, throws for 300 yards, and throws for 4 touchdowns. And it wasn't as though the 4 touchdowns were, hey, you're at the 2-yard line and we scheme something up and Nate Atkins is all by himself, right? Like they were strikes and they were throws that not every quarterback in the league can make. And to me, that's the big thing I want to see is like, you know, if it's a throw that you're looking at it, we've joked about it over the last couple of years of like, hey, the Smoky Hill High School quarterback could have made that throw. That wasn't the case yesterday. There were throws yesterday that maybe 10 guys in the league could make on a consistent basis. So, yeah, I mean, I thought it was by far his best game, and he's putting himself in that probably tier 2 at this point. I mean, tier 1 is, you know, it's Josh Allen, it's Mahomes when he's right, it's Burrow. Although, I brought up this question with my boys yesterday, and I think it's interesting. Would you trade Bo Nix and a first-round pick for Joe Burrow this offseason?
I like Joe Burrow a lot.
I do too. But, boy, when all he had was Jamar Chase yesterday and didn't have T. Higgins on the other side, he looked pretty pedestrian.
And he can't stay healthy.
Can't
and
stay
he's making
healthy.
$60 million a year.
Knock on wood, Bo Nix has never missed a game. I don't think I'd make that trade right now. And that's a remarkable...
Wow. You have come around a long way.
I'm telling you.
Holy smokes.
Did you ask your kids that at a bouncy house? Let's...
Hey, speaking of Pat,
it is holidays, so it's going to be a tough schedule.
Believe me, I remember those long winter breaks, man, trying to keep your kids entertained, whether they're 4 or 19. So speaking of the Chiefs as we have known them, did it end yesterday? Did it end?
If it did, it's not because they missed the playoffs. It's because Mahomes is facing 9 to 12 months of recovery. I don't know that he's going to be ready to go for the start of next season, right?
You don't think the Chiefs
ACL's not 9 to 12. I mean, it's probably 8 months for him at the most.
But even with Mahomes, you don't get a sense that there's a reset coming here? Maybe not a rebuild, but definitely a reset.
I mean, a little bit, but I think it's more of a reload, right? If Mahomes is right, you still have one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league. You still have one of the top 5 head coaches in the league. I'm just not ready to write them off for good, but I want to see him bounce back from it. I mean, listen, I'm probably too close to ACL recovery at the moment. I've been here in 9 to 12 months for the last 6 weeks, so NFL guys have a little bit of a different rehab plan than what you have when you're a junior in high school. But we'll see if he bounces back. But if he's right, I'm not writing off the Chiefs at all.
I know you have a thick skin, so you can handle this. This comes in on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Tommy Gunn 5280 says, "I would trade James for a mute button."
Wow, that's pretty harsh. Just because you don't just jump in right from day one. You want to see it a little bit after you've been burned time after time after time. But that's okay.
Do you think Russell Wilson should ask for his release so he could go to the Chiefs and save their season? Oh, wait. That's right. They're out of the playoffs. Never mind.
There are plenty of teams that could use him right now, but that's all right. That's all right. He'll get his shot next year.
All right. We shall see. James, thank you.
Appreciate it, fellas.
James Marilat, he is brought to us Mondays with Marilat by the Birdie Bar, premier indoor golf bar and restaurant in downtown Louisville. Locally owned and operated. Find them at Birdie Bar on the web and Instagram. It is a Bronco Reaction Monday, a Bronco Victory Monday. And I know you never get tired of winning, and I know you never get tired of hearing the highlights of yesterday's big win. That's coming up next.
For the second straight season, the Broncos are headed to the postseason. Under the leadership of Greg Penner, Sean Payton, and George Payton, the Broncos have reestablished themselves as legitimate contenders. Say it loud, Broncos country. The Denver Broncos are back. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Man, maybe it was like it at your house this weekend like it was at mine. A lot of final preparations, getting ready. Kids are coming home from college. Mom's coming in to visit. You go through, you get everything done. You think you have everything taken care of. Then unexpected plumbing problems really could hinder what you have going on for your holiday festivities. Copperhead Plumbing, they're here. They're available, ready to help to make sure your holidays stay safe and merry and bright. Been serving Colorado since 2007. Copperhead Plumbing, who I use, who I recommend to Stink, Stoke, Cecil when they needed help. They are professional, courteous, and extremely good at what they do. And as an added holiday bonus, visit their website, copperheadplumbinginc.com, to get a coupon for a free service call. Copperhead Plumbing is on call in case of an emergency, but if you want to stay ahead of potential problems before your family invades your house, have Copperhead Plumbing out for preventative maintenance, water heater tune-ups, drain and disposal maintenance, as well as pipe inspection, so potential leaks don't become headaches when they freeze. Call 303-552-3491 and at copperheadplumbinginc.com. Get that coupon for a free service call. Check out their different financing options. Copperhead Plumbing, they plumb different, they plumb custom.
Hey Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. You know, in the game of life, our most valuable asset is our health. With the right equipment, you can train like a pro. That's why I made the smart move to invest in fitness equipment with Fitness Gallery. It's a game changer. I have a true treadmill at home. It's the smoothest and quietest I've ever been on.
For the fitness fanatic on your Christmas list, save big this holiday season. At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
Hey guys, Mark Schlereth here from my friends at Xfinity. What if more reliable didn't mean more expensive? With Xfinity, you can get reliable, fiber-powered Wi-Fi for less. We're talking intelligent, gig-speed Wi-Fi for $50 a month. This holiday season through January 4th, Xfinity is offering their best price on gig-speed Wi-Fi, guaranteed for 5 years. No contracts, no strings attached. You could save $3,000 over Verizon and AT&T. Imagine getting super fast Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years. Get everything you need from Xfinity, their best Wi-Fi equipment, and even unlimited data, all included at their best price. Get ready to be wowed by your Wi-Fi. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto-paid with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Xfinity Internet powered by fiber and connected to premises by coaxial cable. Actual speeds vary. Savings based on promo and post-promo prices for 1 gig internet, 1 unlimited line, and Peacock Premium versus Verizon 1 gig internet and AT&T 1000 internet and 1 unlimited starter SL line.
FIFA World Cup 2026 is coming soon, but your opportunity to be there starts now through an exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card. For a limited time, become a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card holder, and you will be eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more at BofA.com/cardFWC26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America NA in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. Awards reserved.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. It's your last chance to get exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 35% off. That's Lenovo.com.
From holiday hosting to unforgettable gifts, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. And now, during the Sizzle All the Way sale, you can get 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners get an extra $35 off with promo code SKY at checkout. I was lucky enough to receive Omaha Steaks as a gift, and it was everything I had hoped for. Items were individually packaged so I could cook for the entire family. Or if I was the only one home, I would treat myself with a delicious steak, sides, and even dessert. I loved those nights by myself. Right now is the perfect time to save on delicious gifts and holiday hosting favorites. Every steak is perfectly aged to maximize tenderness and hand-cut by master butchers in America's heartland. It's holiday magic made easy. Save big on gourmet gifts and more holiday favorites with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide during their Sizzle All the Way sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code SKY at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. That's omahasteaks.com, code SKY.
The University of Denver brings you the best athletics in the metro area. From lacrosse, basketball, hockey, soccer, gymnastics, and more. We have a sport to cheer on at DU. Ticket packages are available to meet your busy lifestyle and are easy on the wallet. Learn more on our digital platforms, including denverpioneers.com.
This holiday season, give the ultimate gift, a College Invest savings account. Do it by December 31st to qualify for a Colorado tax deduction. collegeinvest.org.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter-Har Motors. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan presents Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth.
3rd and 3. There's the legs go. Going to throw it instead. He's going to make the connection. Bandy in the end zone for the touchdown. Just brought off the practice squad. Mike Bandy with a 20-yard touchdown reception, catch and run. Love looking downfield, lofting to the end zone. It's Jacob with the catch. Oh, my goodness. What a grab by the running back with Greenlaw in coverage. And the Packers have found the end zone for the first time today. 2nd and 2 inside 4 minutes, first half. Nix, wide open is Sutton. Sutton holds onto it with 2 hands down to the 22-yard line. Here he is on 2nd and goal. Nix throwing goal line. And it's a touchdown. Little Jordan Humphrey. Meanwhile, Jacobs, no one near him, taken off. Jacobs to the end zone for his longest touchdown run of the season. They're going deep, and stepping in front is Surtain with the pick, and Watson was hurt. Surtain high-stepping and slipping by one tackle attempt. Oh, Watson, you hate to see it. Nix, end zone bound, pulled in. Are the feet down? Yes! Touchdown, Broncos! Sutton hauls it in. On the 2nd and 15. Nix to the end zone. Franklin has it. Touchdown, Broncos. Cross, Harvey looking for his 10th touchdown of his rookie year. R.J. Harvey. Packers have got to have it. Not going to get a pass away. The Orange Rush able to take him down for the 3rd time in this half. And taking over on downs, Zach Allen and Nick Bonito combined.
Oh, man. Great job there putting together the highlights of just an awesome, awesome day at Mile High as big-time Denver Bronco playoff-style football returned to the Mile High City after a decade hiatus. I know we've been building towards this, but it really felt like that's what it's supposed to look like. That's what it's supposed to feel like. 2 really good football teams going after each other. Good football, playmakers making plays. It wasn't mistake-filled. It wasn't flag-filled. It was just a really, really good football game, and we're here to talk about it with you. I got Brandon Stokley to my left, Mark Schlereth to my right. Stoke, let's start with you. What's your biggest takeaway from what you watched yesterday?
Just the resilience of this team, and how, they were down. It looked like, might not be their day. Defense wasn't playing good. Offense just comes out in the second half, has a 3 and out, and then there's Surtain is making a big-time play. It just seems like every game, different guys are stepping up, different sides of the football are stepping up and making plays. And Mike, to your point, it's December when everything's at stake, everything's on the line. You got a heavyweight matchup between 2 great football teams, and that's what it's all about, a little bit back and forth. Both teams battling, and the Broncos just finding different ways to win football games. But this is when it's really fun. A lot's at stake here in December, and you're playing good teams. This is playoff football.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it moments. Whether it's Pat Surtain intercepting a ball, whether it's a timely sack, knocking somebody out of a field goal, or out of a field goal position. It's a 3rd down stop in the red zone, forcing somebody to kick a field goal. After a turnover, it's a big throw on 4th down. It is like when you got to have it. It's a great call by the coaching staff. When you got to have it, they find a way to make it happen. That's this team.
You don't win this many games in a row unless you find a way to win different ways. And Bo Nix feels this team has proven that.
It's everything. Every game has a different story. Every play has another one. And I was able to learn in college that you're not going to win the game in one play. You're not going to win the game in one quarter. You got to piece it all together. And it may look ugly at times, but it really doesn't matter, and there's always a way to win the game. There's always a way at the end to win a game. There's always a way at the beginning. So you have to figure that out, and as a team, I think that's just what makes really good teams. Together, they figure out the way, and they just go out there and do it. And for us, we continue to prove over and over our defense is going to play stout when we need them. They're going to get stop after stop. As an offense, we continue just to have to score points when it's most important to score points, and our special teams just keep playing solid and hold us all together. So I think as a team, we're playing as good as I think we could play right now, and that's really important to do it at the end of the year.
Guys, I don't know. Is it just the makeup of these guys and what they all bring individually and then form the collective that allows them to be able to come through in games like this week after week? Is it Sean building that belief and just starting to speak about it back during the summer so it gets to the point where they just, this is who we are? I mean, this is all we've been hearing since August. This is who we are, so we go out and show it every week. Is it just simply you play in those first couple of close games, you don't do well in them last year, but now you start to win a couple of them and it just starts to snowball? I mean, how do you explain this team going out and winning Stoke 11 in a row? And, they're not doing it. They're not just blowing the doors off people every single week.
Well, it's not like they're a juggernaut.
They're not a juggernaut,
No.
but they continue to find different ways to win. Where does that come from?
Well, you got the right guys, the right makeup. And Sean talked to Mark and I during camp about, how important that is to have the right guys. And so they certainly have the right guys that are made of the right stuff. And then I also think, it comes from your coach, right? That belief and that attitude. And so I think that's a big part of it too. So, and then when you have the combination of both, now you have something special. But that game started off bad. I mean, you look at it and think about it. I mean, they had a fumble. R.J. Harvey fumbling the football, and then they score in their first 5 possessions. Broncos did a good job of defensive of holding a lot of those to field goals and not giving up touchdowns. And then your third possession or your second possession, you went 3 and out. So it started off slow, and then they had moments there where it looked like Green Bay might separate themselves. But when you have the right guys with the right makeup, you know what, they always believe, and that's what Bo was saying there.
It's one thing to tell your guys, hey, man, we're going to be good at this, and we're going to do this, and it's another thing to show them. And I think that's one of the things about Sean. Hey, man, 4th down and whatever, we can give them a short field. 2 things when he goes for it. They were 2 for 4 on 4th down. 2 things to me. 1, you show your offense you believe in it. 2, you show your defense at the same time you believe in them. Hey, man, if we give you a short field, we know you're gonna hold these guys to a field goal attempt, or maybe get a sack in a critical moment and force them out of a field goal and make them punt. So it's easy to say, hey, man, Sean this or the Broncos this. You've got to not only say that you believe in them, say that this is who we are, but give them the opportunity to show you that that's exactly who they are, and that's all they've done all season long.
By the way, speaking of 4th down, what'd you think of the way that they handled it? Sean handled it. 4th and 1 at the Green Bay 37 as they're trying to run out the clock. You're kind of stuck in no man's land. Do you try a 55-yard field goal, knowing that if you miss it, you set them up with really good field position? Do you pooch punt it and just try to gain maybe another 15 yards or so, 20 yards of field position, or do you go for it like they did? And what did you think of the play call, the fullback dive?
All right,
with
I'm
Prentice?
done with. I mean, Prentice has one game where he's looking like Mike Allstott back there, but okay, enough of Prentice running up the middle with I didn't even know Nate Atkins was dressed out, and all of a sudden he's in there trying to lead him up there.
Had some success with that play.
It looked like the 4 horsemen back there.
Had
some
kind
success
of with that play.
1960s formation. Didn't work. I'm fine with him going for it, though. Go. Let's try to win the dang game. You're up 8 points. You got a great defense. Let's try to finish this thing off.
Yeah.
It's 4th and stinking 1. Go for it. I have no problem with going for it. I didn't like the 2-point conversion. I hated him going for the 2 points there.
Just chasing points early?
Yeah, that's my philosophy.
Well,
my
it
motto.
wasn't early.
It was early, Mike. It's
It was
the
the end
third
of-
quarter.
it was
I
the
got
last
it.
play of the third quarter.
Right, you still have a whole quarter to play. Don't chase points in the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, you have a lot of football left. And it
So
almost
instead
backfired.
of kicking the field goal to make it 20, or excuse me,
Extra
instead of kicking
point.
the extra point to make it 28-23, he went for the 2 to
Yes.
make it 29-23. You felt,
Why? Why?
I mean,
Why
there must
you
be
tell
something.
me?
There must be something. They all
Analytics.
They have charts about
Take
that thing.
analytics chart and stick it up. You know where? It's stupid. No, don't chase points at the end of the third quarter. That's way too early to start chasing points. There you go.
I 100% agree with that. I like as soon as you line up for 2. Why? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Especially in a high score, there's going to be a lot more scores to go. Like, why?
Yeah, I don't like that at all, but I do like the fact, like you said, 4th down, let's go for it. Let's do this. Again, let's put my trust in my players. I believe in you guys. I believe in our coaches. I believe in our defense.
It is a Bronco Reaction Monday. We'll give you
No
a
more
chance.
Prentice, though.
No? Had enough?
Dude, he was the Joker last week. He was the Joker.
Well, he's been working. He's had like 100% success rate this year.
Yeah.
Those fullback dives.
That wasn't really a full. I don't know what that was. That was a weird play, and Posey got
he-
blown up. And all right,
he
Ty's
pull-
giving me the.
Yeah, I get that
yeah,
too.
Ty's-
I get that too.
all right,
Okay.
all right, Ty.
Bronco Reaction Monday continues next.
The win streak rolls on. Bo Nix in the offense came alive and led the Broncos to a victory over Green Bay. Has Sean Payton established an identity that can lead the Broncos to Super Bowl 60? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Ah, this is a great time. This is the time to get those great savings, end-of-the-year savings happening right now at Siltahar Motors in Broomfield. The Ford end-of-the-year savings event is going on with 0% financing for up to 60 months, 0 down payment, and no payments for 90 days on select models, including all remaining 2025 F-150s, America's best-selling truck and Denver's favorite. Why Siltahar? Well, they're locally owned and operated since 1960. That's 65 years of doing business the right way. 5 brands under one roof. Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, Volvo, and Maserati. So whether you're looking for a work truck, a family SUV, or something with a little more luxury, they've got you covered. Their service team is on site with quick lane for fast maintenance, and they stand behind every vehicle they sell. You can find them at Highway 36 in Wadsworth and Broomfield, or shop their entire inventory with sale pricing at sthmotors.com. Happy holidays from Siltahar Motors. Get everything you want out of a dealership.
Jim, it's late in the half here at Empower Field, and things are coming down to the wire at the concession stand.
Nachos are a solid choice, but Grant needs to finish strong here.
He scans his wallet and pulls out his Broncos checking debit card for 10% off.
Wow, savvy move. And with no surprise fees, he won't regret this order.
I don't know, Jim. That's a lot of cheese. Bank like a Bronco with Broncos checking from Int Credit Union. Insured by NCUA. Membership required.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here. The holidays are upon us, and there's that wonderful woman in your life, your wife, your mother. Somebody needs a special gift, something really nice yet affordable. Hey man, here's a terrific idea. Buy her a gift certificate from Beau Visage Skincare and Spa. They specialize in wonderful services, European facial, soothing, therapeutic massage, and a whole lot more. But guys, let's be honest, you can buy her that anywhere. But at Beau Visage, man, you're not just buying the service. Instead, you're buying your guest a luxurious spa experience full of rest and relaxation. It is a great place. I have been there firsthand, guys. They do it right every time. And you can't go wrong buying a gift certificate to Beau Visage. They have a bunch of different packages to choose from, all competitively priced that she is absolutely gonna love. So make your shopping easy, guys. Just call them at 303-779-5002 or find them online at bvspa.com. This year, give her the gift of rest and relaxation. Give her the gift of Beau Visage. 303-779-5002 or online at bvspa.com.
At Postman Law, we're not your typical injury firm. Our lawyers have won at the U.S. Supreme Court, gone head-to-head with giants like Uber and Amazon, and recovered billions for clients. When you've been injured, having the right lawyer matters. PostmanLaw.com. Others promise. Postman delivers.
Call 844-POSTMAN. Attorney advertising.
This was your grandparents' favorite holiday tradition. And someday, just maybe, it'll become your very own tradition.
Zoo Lights tickets on sale now at denverzoo.org.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan, powered by Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic.
Tune into Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, Wednesdays at 9:15 to hear ESPN NFL analyst Dan Orlovsky break down Bo Nix and the Broncos every week during football season. Denver Sports, 104.3 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter Har Motors. Bold takes.
I would put my fajitas up against any Mexican restaurant.
Active listening.
You weren't listening to a word I just said.
Plus, a little number crunching.
What's 12 minus 1? I mean, 12 minus 11. 1. This is why math confuses me.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports, 104.3 The Fan.
Bronco Reaction Monday, Bronco Victory Monday. Let's hear from some of you, great listeners. RamosLaw.com text line, 303-713-1043. Also on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. That is where Black Rose Knight is watching. RJ Harvey's changed my mind, guys. He's grown into a very good running back. Are you now past all the panic that set in after J.K. Dobbins got hurt? Do you think they're going to be okay?
Oh, I do. I mean, I think that R.J. Harvey, hey, the fumble notwithstanding, he can't put the ball on the ground. He knows that. Everybody knows that. But still, some hard-nosed, tough running. He, not a lot of yards per carry, but got plenty of carries. The Broncos came away with that game. Now, some of it jet sweeps and other things like that, Bo Nix, but they came away with 31 carries in that game. I think R.J. Harvey had, 19 carries or something like that?
But Bo had 7.
Yeah.
And a few of those were like quarterback sneaks, and then one at the end was a design run. So
balance, you got balance though.
But still,
34-31.
But still, I'm very pleasantly surprised the last 2 weeks of what R.J. Harvey's been able to do.
I'm still concerned. I mean, 19 carries for 65 yards now. You know, he's Saquon. I mean.
Nobody said that.
No, but Mike's acting like we not concerned at all anymore. I still am concerned. I mean, it wasn't wasn't good enough. 3.4.
Pretty good defense.
Carry.
Pretty good defense.
Yeah, pretty good defense. I mean,
I don't think the numbers would. If that was J.K. Dobbins out there yesterday, I don't think the numbers are any different.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying I'm still concerned. I mean, you can. I disagree with you. I think Dobbins is a better running back. I think it would have been better. So, but look, he's been fine. He has been fine. And so I'm not going to sit here and knock him like he's been terrible, but there's still a concern there. You can't lay the ball on the turf. You know, on the first drive, you got a first down, and next thing you know, you fumble it. It wasn't even that bad. I mean, it wasn't like Parsons. I mean, you got to hold on to that football in that situation. Live and learn, young football player, but to just all of a sudden say, no, yeah, I'm A-okay with R.J. Harvey. There's no concern at all. I still have some concern there with him and the running game. McLaughlin only got 2 carries, and, then Harvey's hurt ribs or something.
Yep.
I don't know.
Got to keep an eye on that.
Got to keep an eye on that. So we'll see how it progresses. But, Bidet, I don't know what he's doing anymore, honestly. Seriously, I don't. What is he providing? Not much at all. So there's a concern for me with this running game. I asked Marilat the concern for him with this football team. For me, it's a running game.
I understand that. I'm just saying I think that there has been a maturity and an understanding of put your foot in the ground, turn it up, and get us an ugly 3. Keep us on schedule, give us an ugly 4. And that part he has done. At 3.5 yards ain't a ton of yards per carry, but I'm okay where he is right now. And I agree with you, though, on this, Stoke. I think that J.K. Dobbins would get more, not a ton more, but a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm I like the combination of the two of Harvey and McLaughlin. I think McLaughlin should get, a few more opportunities there, but sometimes a game, you don't know how it's going to go. But hopefully Harvey, I mean, he's done a great job of getting in the end zone. What was it, 10 touchdowns or something this year? So that's been good to see.
Would you like to see 4 to 5 more chances for Jaleel McLaughlin?
Oh, man. Man,
sometimes,
He can't be that guy.
if there is one
His ceiling is established.
one downside to all this winning, is that sometimes on the Mondays after games we get so focused on it that we almost forget about the Zach By Sensitivity Smear campaign now rolling into day number 315.
How much better would Bo be if he would have just got those 4 or 5 more reps
I know.
in training camp his rookie year?
I mean, the Broncos would be 13-0.
Yeah,
whatever,
right.
14-0.
Here's one. Good morning, fellas. Shout out to Troy Franklin. 0 drops. Love seeing the offense take the pressure off of the defense coming down the stretch of the season. No drops.
Great young man.
He was great.
And by the way, I was thinking about you, and I couldn't wait to ask you about this. That one play where Bo zipped it over the middle, and Franklin had a guy basically right on his back.
Yeah.
And the way he came back to the ball
Right.
and snatched it, those strong hands that a receiver has to have.
Yeah, just running like a curl route, and you're supposed to work back to the quarterback, and he did a great job of that, and nice contested catch there. He had another one where Bo was scrambling. And then the one that I loved the most was that little quick screen out to him where, we didn't block the corner, and it looked like it was going to be intercepted, and then he breaks a tackle, and it should have been a touchdown. He got screwed on that, but he's really good after the catch. He's tough. He's a physical. It doesn't look like it because he's a skinnier type of wide receiver, but, man, he makes plays after the catch. He blocks well. He competes. And so, 6 catches on 6 targets. Hard to beat that. Great game from Troy Franklin.
Huge game. The other thing is I think all our receivers, man, do the dirty work. Mims. I mean, and there's like little Jordan Humphrey being productive in there, Michael Bandy being productive, but every guy just like the sacrifice, and it goes back to, Sean saying we got the right guys. You got the right guys. I'll tell you what, how about our guy Cortland Sutton making double moves and getting open? I mean, I know he's not necessarily the fastest, whatever. He's just damn good.
But he's not a number one. He's not a number one, Mark. I mean, doesn't he run around with the halo over his head that says number one? He doesn't have that. So how does he make those plays?
I don't know.
How did he make that play on 4th down? How did he catch that touchdown? I mean,
nice. Love the start.
How does he get behind? How's he getting behind receivers? Because DBs because he's not number one.
So he can't be that fast. What is it? He can't be that good.
Love it. Good start. Although I have to ask you though.
But just real quick on that, and then hit me with that. And it starts at the top. That's where this all starts with your best player, Cortland. Mm-hmm. He sets the tone.
Yeah.
So if he does it and he doesn't say it, everyone else has to follow in line. Right? I mean, that's where it starts.
I know we're just absolutely enjoying the ride we're on right now, but you have said that this offseason, once we get to that, has to be all about offense.
Yeah.
All about upgrading the offensive talent. Does that include wide receiver, or are you happy with this group and want to see this group be allowed to continue to stay together and grow?
No, I'm happy with this group. Yeah, I'm thrilled with it. I think they've gotten better. They've improved. I'm excited about Troy Franklin, Pat Bryant, and their potential. But certainly if there's a guy there available that you're like, oh, this guy, could be a game changer, you take him. But there's other priorities for me, running back, tight end. I mean, slot receiver. How about a slot receiver? McConkey. And then continue to get depth on the offensive line, because I don't want to look up and say, in a year or so, like, oh my gosh, Bolsey's getting old, Powers is gone, and McGlinchey's getting old. I don't want to look up. So that's where I'm at when I say offense this offseason.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And even if you drafted a receiver, that receiver is going to have to come into that receiver room and basically adhere to kind of the established rules that take place, to Stokes' point. So, big time tight end need. Trey McBride yesterday. I'm calling that game for Arizona.
Somebody told me that you said
He became my favorite player.
He's your new favorite player in the
What?
league.
He
You
jumped
say
over.
that every week.
Yeah, I know.
You
He
say
jumped-
that.
I do.
You, that's not you. Every week.
He jumped over Bowers.
Oh, my goodness.
Talk about the scent of a
Right.
new stag.
Wow.
Man, every time you call a game, you come away
This
with
is
a
my
new...
favorite player. This is my favorite stadium.
I always say new favorite because he
Okay.
usurps the old favorite. It's a
Unbelievable.
week-by-week thing.
Wow, poor Brock Bowers, man.
Hey, listen, man, Purdue.
That was quick.
That
Hey,
was
Brock
quick.
Bowers got. Hey, I mean, they scored 0 points. They got beat 31-0. You're yesterday's news, Brock Bowers.
Oh, poor Brock Bowers. Poor Max Crosby.
Boy.
Oh, my gosh. Pete said, hey, this ain't pressure.
Pete said.
Pete put more pressure on himself.
Pete said, I'm a winner.
Yeah.
I'm a winner. Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm a winner. Don't worry. I'll make it work here.
No, that's it, Pete. Sorry.
Hey, Pete.
Time to retire, buddy.
Some things
hey, go,
are just too
enjoy.
much to overcome. How'd that
work out? To Mark's mentioned this too. This makes it look even worse. His son is the offensive line coach and the run game coordinator, right?
Coming up. Speaking of offensive line coaching. Oh, do we have a story for you?
Uh-oh.
Gather around, children. Story time with Stink. Talking about his favorite subject, Stink. Next.
The Broncos went toe-to-toe with the Packers and walked away with their 11th straight win. Has the path been cleared for Denver to secure the #1 seed in the AFC? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here from my buddy over there at Cutarelli Vision, Dr. Cutarelli himself. Guys, I'm telling you what, made one of the best decisions of my life recently. Went and decided to have a refractive lens exchange from Cutarelli Vision, and I'm going to tell you firsthand, guys, game changer. I wore glasses as a kid growing up, and then I had LASIK surgery, which was awesome. Well, when I hit my 50s, I started needing readers, and I never had them with me when I needed them, right? Reading a menu at a restaurant, you got to snap a picture of it, and then you got to extend the picture so you can actually read the thing on your phone. Hey, not anymore, man. I went and had RLE, and it is a game changer. Now I can sit down, do my devotional in the morning without having to fumble around and find my glasses, watch film, study the game plan, you name it. I can do it thanks to Dr. Cutarelli Refractive Lens Exchange, RLE. And I'm telling you guys, it is so simple, and Dr. Cutarelli is the place to go with the most experience, over 90,000 vision correction procedures, guys. I'm telling you what, they do it the right way. Cutarelli Vision, RLE, no readers, no glasses, no contacts, no cataracts ever. Check them out for more information at ColoradoRLE.com. That's ColoradoRLE.com.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code POWER to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code POWER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code POWER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Enjoy this run to the playoffs and be safe when you're going to the games or to parties. If you do get into an accident, make the right call to Flanagan Law. While the other guys blend in, I stand out. Look for the Shamrock. Flanagan Law, your advocate when you need it most.
The right financial strategies can make a huge difference, especially if you're nearing retirement. Adam Mueller talks retirement strategies with Mile High Money. Saturday mornings at 8 on Denver Sports 104.3, The Fan.
Call
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
Donate your car today. Hurry! It's our last chance to donate for 2025.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan is brought to you by Roller Auctions.
It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter Har Motors. Job shaving.
You played in the NFL, but you were a wide receiver.
Embellishments.
I mean, sometimes I swear you're just making things up.
And amateur zoology.
I think polar bears are bigger than grizzlies.
Of course they
So make them a polar bear.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Story time with Stink. Coming up in just a second here. Some reaction on this Bronco Reaction Monday, Bronco Victory Monday, on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Let's see here. We've got Mile High Blitz. Bo Nix tapped into his inner Favre yesterday. It was a little bit of a gunslinger yesterday. Absolutely. No check down merchant yesterday. Claymore, 64. R.J. Harvey's a gadget player, though. A pass-catching running back. We need a freaking running back.
I am a little bit concerned about, and I want to hear that story about Mark.
Right.
But I am a little bit concerned about, his size. He's not a big guy. I mean, he's stocky.
Yeah.
But he's smaller type of running back. I think we need a little bit of, give me that.
How much does he weigh? Does he weigh 215-ish?
Probably.
He's big. He's got some thickness to him.
I don't know. But I don't know. It's just.
Can you introduce him to the weight room, bulk him up, get him into
he is thick.
MJD, little MJD?
But he ain't thick like Maurice Jones-Drew was thick.
No, I don't know.
That was thick. That was some oatmeal thick.
I think he's pretty thick, man. You see him walking on his with his ankles twisted before the game?
No.
He walks on the side of his feet.
Oh, no. Missed that, I guess. Sorry.
Footwalk.
He's
listed at 205.
Yeah. He's not
5'8", 205. 5'8", though.
We need a little bit of a bruiser.
Like a 220?
Yeah.
You want a 220-ish?
Yeah.
TD was only, what was TD, 210?
I know, but, it's size isn't everything, but don't.
Ty, tell me you got that. Wow. Have you ever said that with the sunglasses I gave you on?
Maybe. Speaking of the anchor. Oh, my gosh. You guys are bad. Y'all are going to get me in big trouble
Pay
here.
more attention to these sunglasses.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, I mean, you're comparing Harvey to TD now. I mean, what are you doing, Mark? I mean, let's get to your. That was crazy
I was saying
talk.
the weight. I wasn't comparing the two backs. I'm saying the weight was
similar.
So
the weight isn't everything either.
No, that's what I'm saying. Let's get to story time with Stank here.
Man, jeez.
God.
Guys comparing Harvey to TD. Unbelievable.
Go ahead. Why don't you tell us about your weekend?
On Friday.
And let me tell you, the first time he told this story, folks, Broncos country was not happy. That's what they were not
I called him out. I'm saying, right, what are you doing? You got to KGB this thing, and you didn't. And I'm just telling you, if we meet up with them, and all of a sudden their running game is hitting on all cylinders, you're in big trouble,
right,
buddy.
Go ahead. Why don't you tell the story? Let's see how the next batch of reaction goes for you. Oh, man. So I walk into practice.
You're calling Houston.
Texans.
Yeah, Houston.
So I walk into the stadium practice.
Friday.
And this is Friday. And right there as I walk in, the offensive line is warming up doing their drills. And so I'm talking to the PR guy who's, ushering us in. And all of a sudden, their O-line coach, Cole Popovich, I've never met him, walks over and goes, "Hey, man, come here for a second. Can you come here?" I was like, "Yeah." I walk over and he goes to the offensive line. There's 15 guys standing around. You got the practice squad guys, all the guys. He goes, "Hey, you guys know who this is?" And everybody just kind of looks at me like nobody knows who I am, right? And one guy raises his hand. He goes, "Yeah, that's Mark Schlereth." And then he goes, the O-line coach goes to "Hey, man, this guy won 3 Super Bowls and he had 29 surgeries and blah, 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 blah. And anyhow, hey, good to meet you guys. He goes, "Hey, we're working on wide zone and we're trying to figure this kind of out. Can you give us a little tutorial?" And so, yeah, I went on a 5-minute tutorial of how to run wide zone and, take off points and I'm hitting bags. I'm doing the whole. I mean, it was I thought about you, Stoke, because I was like, this would be Stoke's nightmare. Hey, can you teach us how to get off press coverage? And so like, I'm kind of busy right now. I'm trying to watch practice. So anyhow,
so you're smacking the bag. You getting a little sweat going.
Oh yeah, I'm bringing.
Are you starting are you channeling your inner Alex Gibbs? Are you starting to drop some salty language too?
I had a little salty language. I'd like to apologize for that. But anyhow, yeah. So
I mean, Mark.
And then the next thing
who is this guy? Jahar Jordan. Never heard of this guy. He went 15 carries, Mike. 101 yards.
Oh, man.
6.7 average.
Yeah. Comes off the practice squad, gets behind that offensive line that I just happened to teach, the trade secrets to, and all of a sudden explodes for 100 and what did you say?
101.
101.
6.7 average. I mean, so Mark, you better pray we don't play Houston in the playoff. You better pray.
This would be so much worse than you just simply picking the Patriots.
Right. This is Trump the Patriots pick.
If the Texans came here and opened up a can of
oh my gosh.
Opened up a can
wide zone
in the run game, and we're getting gashed, and it all came about because of a tutorial you did back in the middle of December. I don't know if
you got to move.
I don't know if you'd ever recover.
You got to go back to New York
from that.
You better hope you get another TV job somewhere.
Man,
they ship you to who knows where, because you're not going to be welcomed here.
I didn't even think about the consequences. I mean, I was just like, can we lean on your expertise? And I was like, yes, let me jump up here.
Right, because you're a nice guy.
Yeah,
you like to share your wisdom.
Right. This is more about just kind of helping out offensive
line.
line.
To his ego too, which is monstrous.
That's where I got caught up.
Yeah. Right.
I got swept up because he said nice things about me first, right? And so I was just accepting the nice things, like continue, go on, and there's more, and there's more. And then when he said, hey, would you teach us how to work the wide zone? Bam.
At that point, you were
now,
like,
that's where you had me.
Did you pass out your phone number to the players and the coach? Hey, if y'all ever need anything, call me up.
I'll FaceTime you.
I'll walk you through it, the steps.
I did not.
Oh, thank the Lord.
I did not.
You're becoming Mr. Texan.
I'm a little bit nervous. It was one thing when you came out last week and said, I think they have the best defense in the NFL. Now you're helping them out with their run game.
Think, Mark.
Not good.
No.
Yeah, it's a bad. You know what? Now that you guys bring it up, it's a bad look. I kind of wish I wouldn't have brought it up.
The problem is when you bring it up once, we did it early in the show, whatever. But then Evans, he's just going to keep bringing it up. He's like, hey, story time with Stink. It's like, we got to do it again.
No. Don't put this on me. He's ready to put out a video. Right?
Huh?
You're ready?
What? No, well, it's going to become part of our Stinking Truth podcast, part of the Leftovers podcast.
So
how's that work? How's that podcast working for you?
Love it. Having a blast.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah.
How was last Monday when you're able to get out here after work, like right after work?
Mike, blink twice if you're okay.
Do we have a sponsor yet for this podcast?
I may have got some cheese out of it. I don't know. Crackers.
You never know.
Okay. All right.
You never know.
Okay. All right.
Stink moved to Texas, cowboy.
Oh.
Wow.
Stink, or should I say Judas?
Wow.
Not good. People are not happy. This knocks you out of the circle again.
It does not.
Wow.
It does.
You're the worst.
I think it kind of, just as long as we don't have to play the Texans.
I'm
and
okay.
Bad stuff happens, you'll be okay. Yes. Because you're just doing your job, and that's who you are. You're a very generous guy. But if we play the Texans, oh my gosh, it will be.
Yeah, somebody said if the Texans come here and open up a can, Broncos country's going to ship you back to Alaska, where you'll be forced to make a living building and making driveways from dead trees.
Yeah.
Corduroy! Yes!
Mark doing a local TV commercial.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Mark Schlereth. Do you need your driveway corduroyed? People in Alaska know what that's all about.
You guys have trees on your lot, dead trees. You want a corduroy, a new driveway? I'm your guy.
Oh, my goodness. Too good.
Just
too
over
good.
2 years ago, I was doing a national TV show. I was on billboards in Times Square.
Right,
now
Times
I'm doing commercials in, what city is it?
Anchorage.
Anchorage, Alaska.
Anchorage, Alaska.
Corduroy and driveways.
Gosh.
Wow.
How quickly.
It can change, my man. Be careful with the decisions you make.
It's incredible that the Broncos country just wants to kick me out of the circle.
Well, you're giving the Texans run game advice.
And they had probably the best run game of the year.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they hadn't run the ball like that all year long.
Yeah, probably not.
As Vincent said, Johnny, add stink to Stink's list. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff, Texters. Good stuff. Keep it going. More reaction from you, the great listeners, coming up next.
For the second straight season, the Broncos are headed to the postseason. Under the leadership of Greg Penner, Sean Payton, and George Payton, the Broncos have reestablished themselves as legitimate contenders. Say it loud, Broncos country. The Denver Broncos are back. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, Stink here for my friends at O'Meara Ford. Listen, you don't want to miss their year-end event just in time for the holidays. They have huge year-end discounts, 0% financing for 60 months. That's 5 years without paying a single cent of interest, guys. Plus, make no down payment, no monthly payments for 90 days. O'Meara Ford will make your buying experience fun, fast, and easy. They accept I-10s. Just tell them Stink sent you, guys. Need Santa cash fast? Hey, O'Meara will buy your vehicle even if you don't purchase one from them in a trade-in situation. Hey, don't miss 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days and 0 interest for 60 months during the year-end event at O'Meara Ford. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. Again, you don't want to miss out. The year-end event just in time for the holidays. 0% financing for 60 months. It's 5 years without paying a single cent of interest. Stop by their showroom at 104th and I-25, or you can visit them online at O'MearaFord.com. That's O'MearaFord.com.
Cake Mortgage Corp. Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 1734623. Licensed in Colorado by the Division of Real Estate. Terms and conditions apply. Are you a first-time home buyer? Are you trying to lower your existing mortgage payment? Do you need cash from your equity? For most people, getting a mortgage means endless paperwork and weeks of anxiety. But with Cake Mortgage, our process is simple, fast, and hassle-free. Whether you're purchasing, refinancing, or looking to tap your home's equity, our team guides you step by step so you always know what's next. Our thousands of 5-star customer reviews will tell you no one can do what Cake can. So stop stressing and start saving fast with Cake. Your fresh-baked cake home mortgage is ready to enjoy. So don't wait. Call 720-850-0012. That's 720-850-0012. Or visit cakehome.com. To learn more now.
Your air duct cleaning experts, Ductworks.
Hey guys, feeling cooped up this winter? Mark Schlereth here. You know these Colorado nights can get freezing cold with your furnace running nonstop just to keep things cozy. But here's the thing. While your heating system is working overtime, it's also blowing dust, dirt, and debris through your air ducts and straight into the air you breathe. That's where Ductworks comes in. Your trusted air duct cleaning experts. Using a powerful combination of scraping and vacuuming technology, the Ductworks team clears out years of buildup, grime, and other gunk hiding in your ductwork. The results? Cleaner, fresher air, better energy efficiency, and a healthier home or office for you and your family. Don't wait until spring. Breathe easier now with top-rated service from Ductworks. Call them at 303-425-0985 or visit them online today at ductworks.com for a free residential or commercial estimate.
303-425-0985.
Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you, because you can't be pinned down. Unless you want to be. Your first love story is free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
Get ready for every Broncos game with Super Bowl 50 champion Brandon Marshall as he joins the drive every Friday afternoon at 4:45 exclusively on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Thanks to Corwin Toyota Boulder. Denver Sports, 104.3 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter-Har Motors. Relentless mind games.
Are you trying to get me in an really right now?
Total accountability.
You're always throwing your teammates under the bus. That's just what you do.
And a sprinkle of advanced analytics.
The Boo rating, BOO, which is balls over opponent.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Boy, it's been a fun day. Fun day reacting. It's gone by so fast. Reacting to that win yesterday, and I mean, this one just felt different, didn't it, guys? It felt like a playoff game. It felt like one of those games that we all have been kind of talking and dancing around the subject this year. Is this team legit? Are these wins legit? Do they have to go out and still win a type of game that shows us that they are legit? Didn't they check all those boxes yesterday? I mean, how are you going to, I suppose there's members of the national media, maybe even some people locally that will do it, Stink, but is there, in your mind, did they check a lot of the boxes that they needed to check as you look at this team heading into the playoffs?
Oh, I think they already checked them. I mean, I think they've been checking them all year long, but if you want to say, hey, they haven't really played anybody and they haven't played good teams or good quarterbacks, if you want to say all that, you can't say that. I mean, they beat Philly. They just beat the Green Bay Packers, who were the number 1 seed going into the game and were the favorites going into the game, according to Vegas. So you can no longer say, well, they haven't really beat anybody. So if you want to say now they've checked that box, like if you're not at least giving them credit for checking those boxes, then you just really haven't watched this team, and you just really are on this old narrative that Bo Nix was the 6th overall player or the 6th overall quarterback taken in that draft, and therefore he can't be that good.
Well, I think, yeah. I mean, for me, so there was some boxes they needed to check, right? You're playing great. Now all of a sudden you're a home underdog. How would you respond to that against a really good football team? How would you play at home against a really good football team? Because the facts are your schedule hasn't been that tough, and that's fine. I mean, I believe the Broncos are a really good football team, but I still think that there's, something to be said about some of the national media that has doubted the Denver Broncos. They haven't watched them like we have. So, I understand that, and now you're going to have a lot more of them come around and put a lot more respect on the Denver Broncos and what they've been able to do. So there'll still be a few out there, Mike. But I think just being a home underdog at home, I mean, are you serious? How would you respond as a football team? And I think they responded very well.
I'll be honest, because when we were going into this on Friday, we were like, wow, this is kind of interesting. You got Denver and New England, 2 teams on the longest winning streaks in the NFL, both atop their conference, and yet they're both home underdogs. Let's see how they handle it. Well, the Patriots peed down their legs.
I mean, they had that game won.
21-0. 21-0.
They had that game won.
So they showed, at least for now, they're pretenders. Drake May is not ready for prime time. And then when the Broncos were down 23-14, I'm like, man, those people in Vegas are witches. I mean, they're just witches. But the Broncos come back, they win, and they win in a way in which, unlike New England, they do not come across as pretenders. Bo Nix does not come across as not being ready for prime time. And let's just be frank here. As of right now, Bo Nix is clearly the best quarterback of that class.
God bless Bo Nix.
The guy who went number 6 is.
I'm sorry. Just one second. So all of a sudden, you're talking about a guy that was the favorite to be the MVP.
Yeah.
And Drake May.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, because they lost a football game in a sleeting storm with the winds blowing 30-40. I mean,
didn't seem to bother Josh Allen.
Well, Josh Allen's a different quarterback. Did you watch the game? I did.
I did.
Did you? Exactly. The first half, Josh Allen was trash.
Yeah.
Trash, okay? So I'm just telling you.
We have a quarterback around here who could be trash for a while and still.
I'm not bashing Bo, but just say he's clearly the best quarterback. I don't know about that. Yeah. He's playing great, doing a lot of great things, and now all of a sudden you look up. And Mike, so I got to ask you something else.
All right.
Do you still want the Broncos to lose a game? That's what you said last week. I keep
I know. Yeah. I knew I'd get that question at some point. I was trying to.
Forgotten about that. That's great.
I was trying to see if I could. I just about got out unscathed. Just about.
Which one? If the final 3 games, here's the schedule right here. Which one do you want to lose? Which one are you rooting for the Broncos to lose?
I know. That's a tough one now.
Oh, wow.
So they got to win this weekend against Jacksonville,
but
right?
All right, so Matt Ryan. You know Matt Ryan?
Yeah.
After the Patriots lost, he was saying, I don't think that's a bad loss at all for them. He said, quote, think sometimes it's good to taste your own blood.
I heard that.
Okay.
Bill Cowher's over there like, yeah. I mean, no, that's a terrible loss for the Patriots. They were playing for the number 1 seed, man. There's no good losses at the end of the season when you're playing for the number 1 seed in a bye. So those guys are dead wrong on that. That's crazy talk.
Stoke, they had 250 rushing, 248 yards rushing, and no touchdown passes by Drake May and 1 interception.
Oh, got to have a running game to support a young quarterback. They ran for 250, and he still couldn't take advantage of it.
Yeah, well, the
wind was blowing 30.
He was a bum.
Wind was blowing 30?
I don't know. By the time we end the show, it's going to be blowing 60. It was blowing 60.
It was a typhoon.
Oh, I can't wait to go on New England radio
deadliest
tomorrow.
catch weather out there.
I do a New England show every week.
Oh really?
Oh, I just going to say how Bo Nix just usurped Drake May in the MVP talk as far as
so we got something new that came out. Listen to this.
You got to use that. Just say, listen, hey, all I know is that the
one
young
guy
quarterback we have in Denver,
onion cutting time.
Yeah, he stepped up.
One guy stepped up.
The other guy shrunk.
Goodness. It's going to be.
They'll get so mad.
Twitter is going to. They're going to come after you.
Oh, you got to tell me when you're on so I can let all the Apple Dumpling gang back there know that they'll get so mad at you.
2:30 Eastern, 12:30 Denver time.
What's the new
thing we're still on. Bo Nix right now is plus 10,000 for the MVP. So we might have to parlay Bo Nix and Sean Payton so we can get that $27 million for CU.
That's
great. Their deficit.
Then if we do that, then Mrs. S could stop.
We could cut the cookies down.
Stop cooking.
Right. So I think we got something there if we can just find enough money to put it down.
How about your fajitas? How are those coming along?
When do you need me to start cooking?
Do you do a lot of onions and peppers in there?
Let me know. I'll start prepping.
Okay.
All right.
What kind of spices?
I'll be like Walter White. Time to start cooking. Let's go. Let's start cooking. By the way, somebody said on the Denver Sports YouTube channel, Stink. This is after we found out about you helping the Texans run game.
Mm-hmm.
Ship Stink out of town. Keep Mrs. S in her cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like,
well,
take the gun, leave the cannoli.
We're not going to ship them out yet. If a disaster happens and you just don't want that to happen, Mark.
No.
Pull for no matchup between Houston and
Broncos play the Texans in the playoffs.
Please,
that
Lord,
is going to be a very uncomfortable week for you.
I seriously, because Mark and I both thought. I mean, like we picked one team last week that we thought that if it wasn't the Broncos, who could win it all and come out of the AFC? It was Houston. We both picked them. I want to avoid Houston. I want to avoid them at all costs in the playoffs.
Yeah, especially after I coached them up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Unfair advantage. I'm going to call Goodell.
Yeah? Call Goodell?
Oh, yeah. What are you doing? I mean this inside information.
This is like
Tom Brady.
This is like going around the salary cap.
Right.
Yeah, this is like Tom Brady.
Tom Brady,
and we all know how valuable that information was for the Raiders.
Look at the Raiders.
That's right.
Pete Carroll.
Can you imagine? They wouldn't have won one game if it wasn't for Brady's information.
Unbelievable.
Telestrator Tuesday tomorrow at 7:30 for Stoke, 8:45 for State.
I'm hoping that, I don't know, Johnny. Do
you know what you're going to do?
What do we? No, not yet. I told you it's like Picasso. I don't 16 Chapel. I get up there and I just start painting.
He just
start painting.
He just waits for that muse, that inspiration.
Do we think I'm going to have my own intro for Telestrator Tuesday tomorrow, or does it take?
We're fixing to find out.
Oh, all right. Well, I told you, I'm paying, so I got.
I
somebody
have a
wants it.
feeling. I have a feeling all of a sudden it's going to get done.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to say,
Sometimes
hey,
you gotta
I got a
just
hundo on it.
incentivize, yeah. Speaking of going around the cap. Hey, we've teamed up with our friends at the Blue Sports Stable in Superior for our Denver Sports Equipment Drive benefiting recruiting classroom. We continue to see every day we walk into our lobby, more gear has been dropped off. Thank you to all who have done so. And, hey, trust me, you'll feel good if you can get involved as well. Going on through December 20th, we're taking donations of gently used or new sports equipment. For drop-off locations and a full list of needed items, head to denversports.com/equipment.
You didn't answer the question, by the way. See how you navigate?
What's the question?
Who do you want the Broncos to lose to? See,
you're relentless, man.
Exactly.
Jeez, I thought I was going to get out again twice, but
no. You got to pick. I mean, who are we going to lose to?
At this point, with the Chargers winning yesterday, I think you're going to have to potentially win out. But
who do you want them to lose to?
Yeah, you can't.
Kansas City?
Go ahead. You are a Chief. You're Mr. Chief.
No, I'm not Mr. Chief.
Say it. Say it.
All right. I don't want them to lose a game.
Oh, my gosh. Now, look at this guy. You're so soft.
Yeah. What do you want me to say?
Who do you want them to lose
I
to?
just said. I am taking it back. I don't want them to lose a game.
Wow.
Well,
look at you.
I'm admitting my mistake. You guys could learn from that.
No, you didn't.
I'm just saying.
We're going to continue this tomorrow. We're going to continue this tomorrow.
Will we?
Yes.
Okay.
Coming up next, Dover and Cecil.
Next.
The win streak rolls on. Bo Nix in the offense came alive and led the Broncos to a victory over Green Bay. Has Sean Payton established an identity that can lead the Broncos to Super Bowl 60? Denver Sports 104.3.